We ready to play?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just let me know when the stream has started, a secret, and then I'll recap.
Yeah, it's ready to go.
Oh, right now. Okay. Well, to reiterate, you guys did a lot of roleplay last week. You did so much, I don't remember where to start. But one of the things that you guys did do was look through the wasp's nest again, particularly the waterway.
Yeah.
And yeah, Amon with Korva Fushi, they did find something. First, you guys found all.
Powering off. On. Mic on.
We had our protest.
That's what Secret just
Yeah,
said.
that
Too.
went
Secret.
fairly
She had a
well, I
protest too.
think.
She's like, I
I
didn't
hate
sign up for that.
recaps.
I'm going to quit just to prove a point.
You can't
No,
kill
she
my
wants to
character
recap.
because I quit.
So it's so stupid because, like, I don't know, sometime in 2019, they replaced all of our power meters with these, like, wireless ones. So whenever I go outside to put the trash into the trash can in my porch, the wireless conflicts and, like, my headphones start going all staticky, and apparently they just decided they didn't want to work anymore, so.
So I had to reboot it.
I had to reopen Vent for Vent to be like, yeah, you
Yeah.
have headphones. I'm like, yeah, no shit, Vent.
Oh yeah. Another important part of the recap is that I found out that if you drag and drop mirror image from the library, the effect that creates is that it just makes you invisible. They're like, yeah, that's pretty much what mirror image does, right, guys?
I mean, it does so
Yes.
much more.
Yeah, close enough.
I actually almost prefer mirror image to invisibility.
Likewise, higher mischance percentage.
Oh yeah, it's stronger in a lot of ways. For
Each
like a
other
pure defensive buff, at
applications.
least.
Right.
Invisibility is obviously like better utility, but
Oh, and you guys also, you've also become aware that there is indeed a power vacuum created within the Devil's Nursery from taking out the Red Jills that the Chelish Citizens Patrol has kind of been muscling in and terrorizing the Tieflings again.
yeah. So we did try to address that using our own kind of like followers and supporters and whatnot. We got some of them kind of in there. We're working on trying to make it safer there.
Yeah, they have been making things safer, but fully dispersing the antagonizers has been difficult.
Yeah.
Oh, and you guys also received a message. a gift of roses.
Oh
yeah.
Oh yeah,
From the
from the rose person.
Yes.
From the cult of
Milani.
Milani.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you watched Morgar Manthai. He got arrested while kind of like drunkenly antagonizing the outside of the coffee house.
Yeah, I tried to put out the story that I work at the coffee house too. To the guards at least. So that it doesn't seem weird that I'm always here, but we'll see.
Right, but we learned a little bit too about or
Yes,
at
he
least
seemed
his
like he was
perception
going
about what he.
crazy. He couldn't
Mhm.
sleep. Yeah,
Said
it
that he was hearing voices.
concerning. Yes, which is never a good sign. If you hear something no
I
one
don't know.
else hears.
I don't know about that. Could be the voices could be really nice. It could be friendly.
Hmm.
Well, to him it didn't seem like that's what their
Nah.
intention was.
No, not in this particular case.
So we'll pick up here as you guys are. Pluto's found the invisible thing, which I think that he did identify. It has the outline and shape of an imp. It's tiny. It has a vaguely humanoid form with wings and a tail.
Yeah,
It also has a single horn.
It's missing a horn. And it wasn't this. It wasn't the same imp that we saw at the that Leon saw that was harassing him when we were trying to kind of go into City Hall. But I think we might have seen this guy before.
You did hear the same discordant music in the mill, or that first place that we
Yes,
explored.
and when we found the cache of stuff like the wonders, the figures of wondrous power, and the text that Rexus has been working on trying to decipher. There was a magic aura that Freedom detected and kind of followed to it, and it was like a aura that we detected as evil, and I think that might have been this guy. So I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to, now that we're back on the shore, I am going to address this guy.
Ooh,
I'm
interesting.
gonna go stand. I'm gonna go stand, kind of, looking at him perched up on the statue of Callistria, and I'm gonna speak to him in Infernal because it's an imp, so that's his language. I mean, he'd probably understand me in Common too, but I'm gonna say, I see you there. What do you, what are your intentions with us?
Okay. The creature seems to immediately recognize that you are addressing it.
Mhm.
And it stands upright very quickly, as if it's startled by your noticing it. And you see its wings stretch out, and it flies hurriedly deeper into the wasp's nest where you guys had found the what was it called, the dire corby, in that direction. And it goes out of your sight, hiding behind rocks and such, and some of the
it flies
columns.
past me. It flies over me, and okay. I guess I'll tell everyone it went this way. It just flew over my head.
Okay.
I'm going to try to get it to talk to us.
Okay.
Very well, Joyce.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go with you, but I will let you try and convince it to talk, I
Yeah,
guess.
and as we go over there, I'll also like let you know, like I'll say like these creatures are typically tend to be very like they are fiends, so they tend to be very they tend to have like very evil kind of desires and goals, but they do tend to act within their own sense of honor,
Would
which
you
Okay.
say as they
does
are cowardly?
that sometimes in some ways they can be, because compared to most devils they're weak, but my main point is that unlike like a simple demon, they do sometimes have goals beyond just senseless destruction.
It
Sometimes
does seem
they
to.
tend to they sometimes have more complex things and goals, and they tend to,
They
if you can
abide
kind
by
of,
their own set of laws that of being
yeah,
rather chaotic, like a demon. I'm
if
picking up what you're
you
putting down.
we don't know what its goal is here, but it probably is following some sort of logic.
Very well,
Okay, well,
Joyce.
see if you can reason with it.
Yeah. So I'm
And we will
gonna
be
try
here in
looking
case
for it.
things go sideways.
Yeah. So move into that area where we met the Corby. And try to see if I can find where it's hiding.
Tess, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
I hear you now.
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a perception check to try and find it. And obviously,
Alright.
your see invisibility is counteracting its invisibility.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
that's a good one. All right. As you're looking around, everybody can hear the sound of that discordant music beginning to play.
Okay.
And thanks to your really good roll, you managed to find the creature where it is. Still is hiding itself very well behind pillars and rocks, using its natural stealth to kind of hide itself. But you do find it. Do you approach it? How do you approach it?
Uh,
And you can see that it is playing its instrument, its panpipes.
I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to come up and. Huh. I'm going to. Oh man, this is tough. So I think I'm going to just come up and kind of like. I'm just gonna let it know that I know that it's there, and that ask it to stop playing that music. I don't want it to bring any vermin in. I just want to talk with it.
Vermin, please.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to be polite.
No flambe rat for window fixing.
Okay. And you're speaking this in Infernal, yes?
Yep.
Which I also speak, so I should be able to understand too.
It tells you back in
Which
it
I
hisses
also
back
speak.
to an Infernal.
Alright, seems progress.
That this music is for my protection. I'll stop playing if it's just you. You tell them to stay back.
Alright.
Okay.
I'll turn back to the others and tell them to give me some space here. I think I can get
Are
it
you
to talk to
sure?
me.
You don't
Sure,
think it's
he'll be
gonna
not.
befriend
fine
you?
against that. I'm sure he'll
And
be fine.
I say that because it is a devil, I believe I will take its word. I've dealt with his kind before.
Yeah, well, you are the expert, so yeah, I'll listen to you and I'll back off.
Oui, Diable Adorter, you shall have your moment of conversation in peace as you request.
Alright.
But just make a loud noise, no? If you need assistance.
And then yeah, I'll turn back to the imp and say they say they will give us the space that you want.
He takes you deeper into his dungeon. Wahaha. Oh.
Yeah, no, I back
I
off.
think I sort
So
of have
we
him
have
cornered
space.
here at this point, right? Because
Oh.
he went back into the where
He
that
didn't
area
go
where we found the
exactly to where you found. It didn't go into like the little space that you found it, but it's in this
yeah.
area.
Yeah, so there's not really anywhere over in this side that he can lead us. It's not like he's back over near the statue and he can lead me back into the water or something, but
Yeah, I mean that's like the only open area that it could go, because you guys explored the entirety of the wasp's nest.
yeah, I mean unless there's a secret tunnel that we don't know about or something, but
Secret tunnel.
yeah, secret door maybe that he
Secret tunnel.
found.
Alright. Well, have your space. We back up a little bit, I guess.
Yep.
And I'll look back and say, so let's have a little conversation.
Why? Why do you want to talk to me?
I'm curious about your motives. I feel like this isn't the first time that even though it's the first time we've talked, I don't believe it's the first time that we've encountered each other. Am I wrong?
You're a clever one. Yes, you with the silver tongue. You're the smartest of the group, I see.
Hey! I heard that.
I don't know if
In
you understood it
Infernal?
though. Speaking in Infernal.
I speak Infernal. I learned it because of the
Oh, okay.
tieflings.
God, what the hell? Everyone knows Infernal but me. Okay, whatever.
Yep.
Perfect. We
Well,
figured
we
this
were
out,
dealing with
guys.
tieflings a lot, so yeah.
Yeah,
We all just need to speak Infernal. If
it's called Hell's Rebels.
If we need to have an adult conversation, we speak Infernal.
If you don't want Caleb to know, yeah.
Yeah. We're talking about the finances, about how we're gonna put food on the table. So little Timmy doesn't have to starve.
The devil says back to you again.
Little Caleb, the
All right,
slashy.
I'll talk to you if you can convince me that you are truly the most sensible of your group.
I think I can do that. I was the one that found you.
Then please do me a favor.
I can't
I'll
promise
tell
that
you what I want.
Alright, I'll at least listen to what you want.
I want out of here.
Out of this area, or Kintargo it as a whole?
Out of this hole that you rats live in.
When I first saw you, you weren't down here. How did you come to be here and not, like the
You
last place I
found something that belongs to me,
something that was
and
within
I
that
had to
cache?
follow you.
I gotta think, what else was in the cache besides the silver raven figurines and the text that Rexus is reading?
It's a good question. You guys found some. You guys found some trinkets, yeah, like a ring, some scrolls. I think like it was a potion or two in there, weapons and armor, and then the documents.
Okay. Uh, I'll ask him if that's the case. Why didn't you confront us when we came upon them?
You don't think I knew what your pretty friend was doing?
He
They
thinks I'm pretty.
radiate good. If I
Ah,
showed
yes.
myself, they would have skewered me.
That is possible that that might have happened.
Nasty, holy creature.
Hey
I
now.
suppose I can see how the predicament then that you were in. Well, what is it that that has you stuck here then? Was it something that was within that cache that was with those documents and the Raven figurines? Surely it wasn't one of those specifically, right? Was it one of the trinkets that was within that cache?
No, and it seems you haven't found it yet.
So is that what is keeping you here then? If we found it and
If you found it, and you took it from here, and put it somewhere else, then yes, I would be happy, and I would leave.
well, I think that would be something that could be mutually beneficial then, if we found that and were able to put it somewhere else for you. We would have the privacy that we desire here, and you would have your freedom. But
Not that freedom.
I don't exactly know what we're looking for.
The devil says, your friend that pores over the papers,
Yes.
he's looking in the right place, but he hasn't found it.
So it's
Now here's
something.
where you must convince me. How can
Okay.
I trust you with it? I cannot move it myself.
Hmm.
And as they're talking now, it's been a few rounds, probably like almost a minute. The rest of you guys can hear like an increasingly louder like sound of like rats squeaking coming from the water from the caves.
Oh
Yeah.
boy. Amon, you may want to hurry up. There's some rats coming our
Hey,
way, it sounds like.
he's not playing the pipes right now, so they're probably
He
not
already
gonna
did,
do
though.
anything yet. Oh yeah, that's what drew him here, but they're probably not gonna do anything yet.
Okay,
Well,
if you
don't
say
piss him off.
so.
I will be ready with a fire, just in case.
God, is this like a riddle or something that I'm just not getting?
Oh, what don't you understand? And I can take that out of character.
I thought he's just saying, like, prove yourself trustworthy.
It does seem like the devil is expressing it is overtly expressing its concern that it wants to be able to trust you, that you won't endanger whatever whatever is important to it.
Uh-huh.
But it also wants you to be the one to move it, because it clearly doesn't trust freedom.
Sure.
Hey now.
The problem is I don't know what it is yet, so it's kind of like,
Now that is something that you think the devil is being aloof in telling you what exactly it is.
yeah.
But they did say that your friend Rexus, who's been poring over the documents, is looking in the right place.
Yeah, so it's something in there. Um, yeah, I guess all I can really do is just give him my assurances that uh, I'll tell him kind of, and I'll kind of keep like a more hushed voice. I'll say like, uh, I'll tell him like I have a history. I have a history of devils, and they know that. I think that they will trust my input on things concerning of this sort of nature.
The devil tells you if you want to find it quickly, you must use magic. It's hidden well. Simple magic uh, won't identify it.
So we need divination magic, and more powerful, a more powerful sort.
Or have a very discerning eye.
Well, I do have a very learned eye.
If you were able to dispel the magic from the documents, it would reveal itself more easily.
Dang, if only I wasn't a level 3 wizard.
Dang, if only I wasn't a level 3 paladin.
If I was a level 5 wizard, then I could actually dispel magic.
I just can't at all, I don't think.
So it sounds like you're saying that there's some sort of protective ward on these documents that Rexus has been looking at.
Hmm.
Wouldn't
Yes,
you like
that's
to
it.
know?
Hmm. Perhaps then I will re-examine these documents using with that as a base assumption as my new postulate.
And when you find it, you will take it, and you will place it somewhere else. Preferably someplace rich.
Rich in what way? I know that devils sometimes have are looking for riches beyond mere material wealth. Or is that what you're looking for?
They say, someplace rich with people, where those that are better off would find it. Or better yet, you could put it in the hands of someone else. They don't have to know.
Someone like the Thrunes, would misfortune befall whoever's hands we put this in?
Yes, yes, you could do that. I wouldn't complain.
Okay, I think I've gotten all I really need to get out of this guy for now. So yeah, I guess I'll just tell him that, or tell her, or whatever. I'll mention that.
It has a vaguely feminine voice. It's very like high pitched as most imps are.
Yeah. So I'll say that I will take this under consideration, and I will re-examine this situation with what you've told me.
They say, no, the time is up for considering. Do this for me. I want to be out of here as soon as possible.
Right. But there's only so much I can do in a small amount of time.
Then you won't let me come to any harm.
I can at least promise you that.
Yes, swear on it.
So long as you do not cause me or my allies direct harm down here, then while you are here, I will do everything in my power to prevent you from coming under harm as well.
Okay, give me a diplomacy.
Okay. Diplomacy. Oh man, that's a low roll.
Okay. Yeah, but
I
it
think
was
I
a good
have a-
bonus.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why you gotta put the points in, so even when you roll a 5 on your diplomacy, it still gives you almost a 20.
They don't say anything, but the invisible imp flies from its from its position here and goes back to the statue of Callistria. And as you guys hear the squeaking of the rats, you guys can probably see them. They're off like some like there's like a really big swarm of them, like maybe like 2 swarms worth, that are like swimming in towards the docks. uh, the invisible imp plays the pipes again, and slowly they begin to disperse.
Alright. And I'll get back with everyone else and kind of update them on kind of what I've learned.
So we've
I'm
acquired yet
saying-
another creature to live with us in the wasp's nest.
Well, to be fair, this one's been living with us for quite a while now.
True. I think you, assuming you tell us everything, I think you handled it fairly well. I am curious
well-
what this thing is that he hopes you find.
Yeah, I'll mention that. I'll say it seems like there's something keeping it here. Although it was very evasive about what it specifically was. But it did give us information that it's somehow tied to the documents that Rexus is examining.
But we do plan to get rid of it, yes?
Yes. If we can find what's holding it here, we can perhaps outsource the problem, as it were, to someone else. perhaps to the Thrones, even.
That's a plan I can get behind, though. Are you sure it's wise to let it be out and about in this world?
Well,
Like he said, it's
I'm
been
not
here this
sure-
whole time. If it wanted to
I'm
hurt
not
us, it
sure
would
it'll
have done
be
Yeah, but we don't know what
let
it's been
out
doing.
within the world. Yeah, I mean, hopefully we'll understand more about what's actually keeping it here, and I mean, it doesn't seem like it wants to be here.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, well, hopefully, I can't give you a definitive answer that you're probably looking for, just as it couldn't give me one.
Did you happen to ask it if it was responsible for the voices in canon and the Morgar's head?
No, I didn't ask it that, although I'm not sure it would have. I'm not sure it would have answered. It was very evasive.
Hmm.
Perhaps something I can ask it the next time we speak.
Oui. Well, very well. It sounds like we have some paperwork to pour over, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it sounds like your initial assessment of this imp was pretty spot on, Amon. It does have its own agenda, its own rules, but it doesn't wish to do us harm if we don't wish it harm, it sounds like. I can live with that.
It was a very insightful approach.
Well,
Yeah, you gave
Amon
me something
happens
else
to
to
have
think
the
about.
background and the social skills to handle this.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's actually a great situation for his character. Sweet, okay. So, I don't think I can be much help finding this thing in the notes, but if you want me to do something, let me know.
I mean, I can do when we go back in there and with Rexus, I can like do a linguistics check, but I also want to try to figure out if I got like a spell or something that I can get that'll help me out.
Maybe. It seems the imp is content to it's after its own devices here, like on the statue. What do you guys do?
I believe it's already it's like evening right now, right?
Let's check the clock. Yeah, it's. I'm just gonna push it forward an hour. It's 6 p.m.
Okay.
on the middle of the week.
I can't remember if we had anything else planned that we were doing besides trying to figure out what this
The protest was the other thing, and we kind of finished that, so...
Yeah, we did that already.
Yeah.
There's the city
don't-
hall, which we
We
know
wanted
is
to
guarded by the imp.
Yeah, we also
A
wanted to
different imp.
level up one of our squads, I thought, too.
Oh, Drew. Yeah, you guys can do that. Drew, I just want to make sure that you got all the bonuses from your rebellion rank increasing, right?
I don't know. Is it like another one skill point like it was last time?
No.
Well, you got the 1 skill point, and then you guys also got a gift. It was a potion worth no more than 300 gold pieces from a certain point. And then the most recent one was rank 4. You guys are considered guardians of the city.
Uh-huh.
It's like a title you have now, and it comes with a bonus feat from a choice of 4.
Oh.
Yeah, it was. You could pick one of
You can get more
alertness,
intimidate, so I did that.
persuasive, and then I don't actually remember what the other 2 were, but alertness and persuasive were 2 of them, and then there's like 2 other options. I took
Wait, when did
persuasive.
this
I already had
happen?
alertness.
I don't have any of this
Happened
that you
like a
just
session
mentioned.
Time before last.
Yeah, it was the time before last.
So we have a wait. Let me look
I
at my
believe.
adjustment tab. So we have 2 skill points now.
No. We
No,
have
not
No.
2
one
skill
skill
points.
point, 1 potion worth 300 gold, and a feat that's one of either persuasive or 3 other ones. Alertness, persuasive, and like 2 others.
Yeah, I don't remember what the other 2 options
Yeah,
were.
correct.
It was similar feats, so those ones that gives you
They were
+2 to
similar.
2
It's
different
like
skills.
give you.
It was like
Yeah, with
stealthy.
the title of Guardian at rank 4, each P gains one of the following as a bonus feat: alertness, deceitful, persuasive, or stealthy.
Okay, it was stealthy. So I
Excellent.
did remember one other one.
And deceitful was the other one. Okay. So yeah, you should have one of those.
Stealthy can give you, I want to say it's stealth and
Escape artist.
sleight of
It's
hand, or escape artist. Okay.
Escape artist and
Okay.
stealth.
It's good
Oh,
for
yeah,
grab
chose that one.
deceitful might be. Maybe deceitful was sleight of hand and bluff.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, persuasive gives you intimidate and diplomacy.
I think persuasive is what I'll do.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, it's probably a good one. That's what I did.
Mostly just for the bonus. Because also, I
Sweet.
probably would have done alertness, but I already
purpose.
have alertness, so.
Yeah.
Because alertness is really good too. +2 to
I did it
perception.
'cause-
Yeah,
Sorry.
as much as I like, doing well on initiatives and being aware of things, I kind of enjoy freedom being like a little slow on everything.
Yeah. Oh, it's bluff and disguise for deceitful? Okay, yeah, that one's really good too then. Alright, I need
So yeah, what do you guys do?
look at some spells to try to figure out what
yeah.
might make sense to use. The only thing I can think of is maybe looking at it with comprehend languages, kind of like with the because I don't know if I've done that, but kind of like when we looked at the scene of the like the lair of the tooth fairies or whatever. Like when I used the comprehend languages, we were able to see that there was like some disguised infernal or something. I don't know if I have do I have an open level 1 slot right now? No. So that might be something I just have to do the next day. I don't think I have anything else planned for the day. Like, I think I'm probably just going
I'm
to,
trying to remember
like...
what were you gonna do to level up like one of the groups? Did we have some loot or something we got that we were gonna sell?
Not sure.
I thought we got something where we're like, oh yeah, we could level them up now. But not that we have to. But the other thing I think we wanted to do.
We were trying to recruit another team. We were trying to recruit.
That's what I was gonna
advisors.
say. Well, you want advisors. I want traders, cause cash money.
Yeah,
You guys can pick one.
The advisors are set for the help the Devil's Nursery though.
True.
They're like
They
the
are
long
more
term. They're the long-term help for the Devil's Nursery instead of like the stopgap that we put in there right now.
Yeah, I remember that was kind of.
I
what
mean,
we were
I'm fine with
talking
us
about.
getting the advisors now. I'm always gonna go for money in every game, no matter what, because that's the kind of player I am. But if everyone wants to do the advisors, let's do that.
I do believe I remember the advisors thing being brought up, and I was go for that.
Okay, so let's do that. We'll have to try and recruit people, or maybe we'll go through our fan mail at the museum and see if we
Well,
see
you guys
anyone we
do
want to
have
bring on.
like a number of supporters that you guys can call upon, but you do need to select a like a squad leader for them.
We were also supposed to find a new location for our fan mail because
That's right. Cause yeah, they told you something.
you're on to us.
They told us that the Asmodeans have been snooping around the museum.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Okay. So
I heard a rumor that one of the Asmodeans was Ben Stiller and that he was spending the night there.
Oh God.
Oh my
It is
God.
a wax museum. It's
How are we
possible that
going to
one of
communicate where the new location is then? Like, I feel like we need to call a meeting or something.
well, I mean, we can tell some of the people that are like our closest contacts, basically, which would basically be the heads of our teams, a couple of the other NPCs that we kind of met.
Daring Dan. We need
Yeah,
Daring Dan
like
to be a
that
team
lot.
leader, though, for real. I
And
don't know
Wanted to,
what
yeah.
team, but
um,
maybe we'll make him head of the
and-
security squad once the squad levels up. But yeah. So we'll get into contact with all the people to arrange, like, do we want
Yeah,
to
I mean,
arrange
we
a
could-
meeting, or do we want to just be like, hey, we have this new location?
like put the word out.
Yeah.
Maybe the next location should be the burnt down pier, where that old like near where that old tavern that burnt down was.
The Thrashing Badger?
Yes.
Where-
Where the Undines are? Yeah, we should go pay them a visit also. I want to go visit my fishy friends.
Yeah. Let's visit them. Cause they didn't come to the burlesque show.
Yeah, I wouldn't
but I'm
expect
not
them
really
to though.
surprised.
Right, but I think they would still potentially be interested in our cause.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we should visit them. What did we say we are gonna bring them? We were gonna like bring them a gift or something, right? Mint. I was gonna bring them some mint, which I have very little of, but still probably is a good idea.
Yeah.
So I will at some point go back to the burnt down farm and find like this small mint patch and grab the few plants that may be left. They're hidden like just
That's
in
wishful
some
thinking.
woods
That,
off
like-
to the side.
Is that gonna be like your day trip you're gonna do the next day? You're gonna try to go back
Yeah,
out
it's
to
gonna
the
be like
farm?
an all-day thing. I mean, the farm's not like super far out of the city, but I'd have to walk out the gates and probably like, 30 minute walk outside the city.
Leon tells you that he does have a grow lab in the back of the apothecary for his own private stock if you're ever running low.
Yeah, I mean, I want to definitely try and grow mint in some like flower pots or something in the wasp's nest. I want
I
to
will
fund this
assist you.
rebellion on Mint.
I like it.
So that's probably what I'm going to do the next day, unless we have other plans we want to do together.
Well, we should probably try to get this demon or devil or whatever.
Well, that's for you
Mm.
learned folks to figure
Oh.
out. I can barely even read, as we've already
Priority
established.
number uno.
Yeah.
Leon
Okay.
lights a cigarette and asks, Amon, did you happen to get the name of that creature?
No.
Very well.
I don't think it's something that would have given us very easily, though.
Yes, from what I remember, names are quite powerful amongst these sort of creatures, no?
Yeah. If you learn a devil's true name, it gives you enormous power over them.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
who's that?
That was Grim.
Uh-oh.
That was Grim, okay. I think he just accidentally switched channels.
I think so. Yeah, his mic's lighting up too. I don't think he realized what he did.
Yeah, someone drag him
I
back.
think if you hit backspace, it does it.
I don't have mod powers on vent. so
Fine,
I
I'll
can't
join
do
it.
Yeah, I
it.
don't think
I'll
I
do
do
it.
either.
Brr! Oh. No.
Okay, there he is. He's back.
I figured it out. Alright.
Yep, no problem. Okay.
Alright, so...
Then yes, Caleb, you can go to your farm and salvage a little bit of mint that might be at the bottom of a clay pot. It's a meager amount. Only you can barely smell it if you rub it between your thumb and your index finger.
That's all? Damn.
Yeah, it
I might have to
burned
find some
down.
more. Well, it was in like a secret patch in the woods, not like in the barn.
He's writing his
The
own
secret
story.
wood burned.
Yeah.
No, I like it. Tell me more.
Well, I mean, because we needed a way to get by, and the competing farmhouses, like, we couldn't keep up, and so we started an underground, like, little bit of mint trade. Nothing too big, but, you know, we just get a little bit, you know, spread it to people we trusted, and, you know, make a few extra coins.
Also,
So,
it's only been
I'm not asking for a lot, just
about
like
a
a plant.
month since mint was
It
prescribed.
was made illegal, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, jump on the opportunity when you see it. As
That's
soon as
why
it
it
became
got
illegal,
burnt
it all
down, probably.
the price skyrocketed on the
They're
black
like, we gotta
market.
take out that farm. I think that's
So
where
yeah,
the mint's
as I
coming
said,
from.
you get one dose of mint.
Probably why. Oh no. The bandits heard we had money from our lucrative mint
lucrative.
trade.
Is that
Lucrative
the word
mint
you're looking
trade.
for?
That
Yeah.
that one. So yeah, I'm not saying that I have tons of mint, but like if I could
You get
salvage
one dose.
like enough to give to
One
the
dose.
people,
Like it's a poison.
Yeah.
like enough to give to the watery naked people,
One
and
cup
then
of
enough
tea
to
of
have my
mint.
own plant to grow.
Oh, yeah.
I want my
Just
own
wishful
mint plant in the wasp
thinking.
nest.
Damn.
You can give it to the
Oh,
body
no.
positive.
You need to go find
people.
a seed dealer or
Well,
something.
if there's only enough for one plant of it or whatever, then I would just plant that and let it grow and keep it.
Is that how mint works? You just plant the mint?
Yes.
Okay.
And if you want to fact check me on that, go ahead. But until someone tells me otherwise, that's how it works.
Oh, man. Damn. What is this?
Anyways.
Oh, this spell would have been really useful in Shattered Star if you guys had had this. Reveal true shape. It's a divination spell. You reveal the true form of a magically disguised or transformed creature.
And if it doesn't
Make it
do
a-
damage, or casters don't take it in Shattered Star.
Yeah, it's will negates too, so
Well,
probably
maybe
would've been,
maybe
like,
Ron would. He's
anticlimactic.
cast quite a few non-damaging spells that have been really cool.
Yeah.
Wait, there's spells that don't do damage? Why would you do that?
Actually, secret was casting dispel. I mean, that doesn't do
Yeah.
damage, so
That was a good one too, yeah.
yeah. But
anyway.
I mean, Zadarium's character's kind
So
of
Caleb
a
has his
magus,
mint.
so most of the spell on the spell list are damage spells.
Yep.
All right, I guess while he's doing that, I'm gonna work with Rexus, and so this is the next
Okay,
day.
you can work with him for the rest of the week, yes, if you want.
Is my understanding. And what I'm gonna do, the only spell I have right now that I can think of to help is I'm gonna cast Comprehend Languages will
Okay.
last for 30 minutes while I'm doing that linguistics check and see if that
Welcome back.
helps in some way.
Okay.
It's the only one I have that I can think of that might be useful. I know he said something about dispelling, but I don't think I have anything as a level 3 wizard that I can use for that.
Now, since you're looking for something in particular, I'll give you a linguistics check right now.
Okay.
May I assist?
Alright.
If you want to, yes. But this won't quite be to decipher the documents, this will be to try and find something that's hidden in them.
You try.
Yeah, all three of you guys tried, but you're not seeing anything.
Alright.
Oh well.
You guys are looking through
Yeah, throw my roll
stacks
in there.
of it.
That's
That is a
pretty
good roll,
I do have
but
track finder now.
unfortunately, you don't find anything hidden within it.
Alright.
And I'll assume that's what you guys do for most of that day.
Yeah,
This
that's
does
basically what I've been
take a
doing.
lot of effort to do that.
Yeah, like while Caleb's out
Basically
doing his
8 hours worth of work.
day
I mean,
trip.
for the rest of the day, I'll admire myself, so I'm fine with that. Productive day.
Okay. We just need to get
Well, I mean, you
you
have to
a
make
nice
sure
big
you're in
old mirror.
tip-top shape for the underwater
We need to get
people.
Freedom a big old vanity.
Yeah, I'll probably
That's an
eventually
excellent
get
idea,
like
narrator.
I'll eventually get like a big 1,000 gold mirror, and
Mhm.
Freedom will be like, "Oh, good pickup. We really need one of these."
Now
And
there's two of me.
Nah.
I'll be like, "What? I bought that to scry," and I'll never get a chance to. You'll be like, "I'm using the mirror right now. You'll have to scry
You can
later."
go after me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, you know what?
I'm
You know what
scrying on
Secret
myself
needs?
right now. I'm sorry.
Come on,
Is
needs
there a
to
way you can
cast
reverse
clone
scry
of
so everyone
Secret.
else can see me?
If you- I think there's like
Mon just
a
needs to make a
function of
clone of Secret, and then Freedom can love himself.
I think there's like a function of like detect
So I'm gonna move
scrying
the
or
calendar
something.
ahead.
Sometimes where you can
We went
like
into
reverse the
Thursday,
scry.
and now we're gonna move ahead a whole nother day.
Yes, Pluto, there is that thing.
It is now Friday. It's close to the end of the week.
I don't remember what it's called though.
What do you guys do?
It is indeed Friday.
I'm gonna go sit in the back seat.
So did I get enough mint for one plant, or for a plant and to give the underwater people some?
He said one dose.
You have to make a choice. It's either
I'll
enough
keep
to
it,
grow more
obviously.
or to give as a
Yeah, I'm
gift.
growing more. So I get like a plant pot at the market and some soil, and make sure it's fertilized or whatever. I need this mint plant to thrive.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay.
Detect scrying. If you are, when someone tries to scry on you, you're gonna make an opposed castle check, and if you match the scryer's result, you get a visual image of the person scrying on you, and an accurate sense of where they are, and like how far they are from you.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I use that spell. It lasts for 24 hours too. I use that spell on Araxi. Got a little bit of mileage out of it.
Over the last.
At one
Do you
point,
guys want to
Kane's still
try
working
going
on
through
these
the
both.
documents again today?
Sure. Got nothing else to do.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Kane's basically doing this and working on his bow.
Yeah, if you're willing to take
Only
the 8
little
hours
tweaks.
to sift through everything, trying to find something out of the ordinary, then yeah, you may roll your linguistics again the next day.
All right. I'm up for that.
Yeah,
I will be
unfortunately,
taking
this
care
is
of
a
my mint
high
plant.
DC, and I can't whatchamacallit? I can't give you guys bonuses for helping each other on this. One of you
Yeah.
has to hit the DC.
I'm so mad. I just rolled a 20 off the
One, two,
tracker.
7. Okay.
I threw the dice a little too hard and it landed off the tracker and it was a 20, and then I throw it on the tracker and it's a 1.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's
Karma.
Yep. It's like, you kidding me?
Alright, yep, you guys pour through it as much as you can that day, and Rexus, I assume that you tell Rexus that you're looking for something different,
Mm-hmm.
and he says that he hasn't found anything that doesn't look like it's not supposed to be here, and that he's close to making another discovery here, since it's close to the end of the week.
All right.
But he'll let you know if he finds anything. So that day will go by unless you guys want to do anything else. I'll turn it to the next day, which is the end of the week, Saturday.
Okay.
Well, come
I am gonna
nightfall.
go get. I do actually want to try to get a level 1 spell scroll that might help a little bit.
Okay, you may
To
do that. You
learn.
can find it easily. Drew, what were you saying?
Okay.
Oh, Leon was going to posit to the party about trying during the nighttime to infiltrate the boarded up city hall again, where that imp was.
I mean, it seems like a decent idea, but do we know, is our imp friend still hanging out, Amon? Did you want to ask him if he was the imp guarding there, or do you not think he was?
Oh, he wasn't.
Oh, okay.
I don't need to ask him. I know he wasn't the one that was guarding the city hall.
Okay. Well, I mean, we can try again, but yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Seems like we might just have the same issue.
I mean, we can do that tonight. We can try to see if we can get access to it.
If we are, I only had to retreat because that creature, I knew that my main way of fighting would have had no effect on it. So if Freedom or Caleb, you are there to take care of it, we'd be able to go in at our own leisure.
Take care of what?
Okay, as long as you think it's been long enough that it's cooled down, you know? You don't think they're gonna have like extra guards since last time? I don't know.
It has been a few days. Perhaps they think that we are frightened and do not want to go inside.
Okay. I mean, I'm willing to do it. I ain't scared.
All right. Well then, around nightfall, That's what I'm waiting for.
Dang, I thought the reset spells would reset the cast spells, but it still says my spells cast, even though it's another day. Maybe I can't do it without Knight's Rest button? I don't know.
Yeah, you might not have power
I'll
to
just
do
go ahead
it.
and do that.
I don't know why it's being weird, but alright. Well that did it. So we have I want see invisibility prepared, so if I go for the I guess there was an Imp Guardian last time, so maybe I probably want see invisibility prepared. Maybe even 2 of them. And then we'll prepare.
After the days of not doing anything, Leon does brew a potion of Cure Light Wounds just to add to his ever-growing stock of potions.
Nice.
Hey.
Isn't there a limit of how
Okay.
many you can make and carry?
Depending on how much they weigh, yeah.
No, I thought through the alchemist thing, or that's just extracts. Maybe I'm thinking of
Yeah, it's just extracts. He can brew an infinite number of potions,
potions.
but
Yeah.
he has time.
As long as you have the materials
money.
and time, yeah.
Yeah, so on down days, if people want like some cheap potions, just give me 12.5 gold and I'll whip one up for you.
Do you say 12?
Oh, that's right. They're potions, so they're 50. Damn. Alright, so I'll have to take one off. So they're
Okay,
so
yeah,
that's
it should
25
be
gold.
25 gold, right? Okay.
Thanks for the correction.
I was like, you get it at quarter price? What the hell?
You're just
Yeah,
probably
man.
thinking scroll prices.
Yeah.
But you could just make scrolls as well. Can you make scrolls? You can't make scrolls. Darn.
If I had the feat scribe scroll, I could. What if I could?
Okay. So, how do you guys approach the city hall?
Stealthily. Like I'll tell the others, to like sort of lie low. I can scout ahead, and
Can't join with them this time.
yeah, that the door. He
He
will
he
describe
he
basically
he, he
the.
looks at you. He looks at you. He's like, "I'm coming with this time."
Yep.
But of course, Dotari, your presence will be much appreciated.
Hmm.
Did you call him Dotari?
Yeah, he calls him Dotari and like a couple of other names, but he says that not as like an insult or anything, but just like the sort of name that he gives everybody else.
I'm confused.
Isn't the Datari the like
That's the guard.
guards?
Yeah. Are you a guard?
No.
Okay. It's a
He
weird name
was-
to use.
Well, Kane did when they first met say that he did have some affiliation with some of the
The human,
That's
authorities.
like
citizen
the
league,
town watch
Citizen-
kind of people.
the citizen league.
Citizens Brigade or whatever the fuck they're calling
Whatever
it.
they're called.
Yeah.
Right, but Kane never specified that it was with the Chalish Citizens Brigade, so Leon just assumed that it was the Dotari, which is why he
Dotari.
calls him as such.
Okay.
I mean, it can be
He
brought up in
nods, he
character
doesn't-
if it's confusing.
No, he doesn't care. He's,
Alright.
he views Leon as a strange little dude.
What a
But,
strange person.
he'll go with him.
All right.
Everyone's going, right?
I think everyone's
Right, but
Probably,
I
this
think
yeah.
time.
I think some of us are hanging back further, like maybe a block away
Mm.
or something.
Last time that didn't work out so well.
Uh,
I thought we were all going this time.
okay, I guess we're not on the same page then. I was hearing that it sounded like you guys wanted, but that they're gonna try to like sneak or something. But
Well,
Like
that's what we
we'll
did
be.
last time. And
By
Yeah.
himself. And that's why I'm going with him.
are we just sending Kane and Leon then?
No, we're going like maybe like 100 feet ahead of you guys. We're not just leaving.
Okay, not like around the
that's what I
block.
was saying. We're like a block
Right.
away.
100 feet
Exactly.
is a lot different than a block, right?
Well, blocks vary
You
as
guys
far
are
as
some distance
distance.
away. You're not like across the whole town. You're like within
Yeah, okay.
eyesight or earshot.
Okay.
All right. So would you like me to roll a stealth?
Give me a
Guess I'll
perception
roll a stealth.
first.
All right. Perception 2.
I don't know if I'm in the position where the perception will matter, but I'll roll one as well.
I have an
Yeah,
effect
same.
on my person, but I'm not sure what it is.
Hey.
It might be reduced person.
Are we all rolling perception before you split off?
I don't
We're just
know.
rolling perception in case
He
we
asked
need
for
to
he asked
perceive.
for a perception. I don't know. I don't think he was
Uh.
asking me specifically, but I was like, all right, well, in case he wants us all to, I just went ahead and threw mine on there too. We can check the combat tracker. Yeah, you have reduced person in yourself right now,
All right. I will try to get rid of that.
so that's probably boosting up your stealth, and it's probably the only role it's affecting right now.
All right. So my stealth would be 1 lower.
And when are you guys going? At night?
Yeah, just a
Yes.
little bit before curfew, so that we're not technically breaking
So we're going
curfew,
at like
but
sunset.
we have the
basically.
cover of night.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well you do see that there is a patrol of Dotari. Yeah, in front of the city hall.
Ah, that's right. Last time we did this, we also got, some of our
We had a distraction.
like our security squad
yeah.
to run interference. So is it possible to do that again? Like just a little bit retroactively?
Well, they
You're
are
out
already.
of actions for. Yeah, they're
Yeah, I was
already
gonna say they're already
doing
busy.
their thing.
Ah, okay.
Well, we'll just have to do it. It's fine.
That's true. I mean, we could maybe have those us that aren't so stealthy.
Maybe
go
we
and
need a
try to, like-
slasher attack. No, I'm kidding.
Right, there we go. We'll have Caleb go attack someone in the street, with a scythe, and
So he
that'll
does that
maybe
normally.
draw the. He'll do that normally, but yeah,
That's
we'll
a
take advantage
terrible
of it
idea.
though.
Let's not give him
Leon-
ideas.
Leon does tell Kane, I see that there are some little ones waiting around to see if any chickadees pop up their heads. I could distract them, like I did last time at the mansion, while you try to find an entry.
He nuts. He kind of gets what you're saying. He
Alright.
does that like nod. He does that like, okay, yeah, okay, like nod, trying to figure out what you're saying, and then it finally like pops what you're saying.
Uh-huh. Well, then Leon will drink a potion of disguise self and have another potion at the ready, and he is gonna try to make a commotion and draw those people's eyes.
Those are the Datari. Yeah.
Yeah,
So you wanna get their attention.
right.
Okay, roll me a bluff.
Oh, baby.
Pretty good.
I go over there and I shout at them like, Zitutari are a bunch of pigs, wallowing in their own filth. Down with the establishment!
Oh,
Oh,
no.
boy.
All right. You do get their attention. You've actually disguised yourself to look like as if you were a captain of a ship, and the most recent proclamation was that all non-native ships' captains must remain on board their ships and are barred from setting foot on land within Cantargo City's limits. So they believe your ruse. Like they go right for it, and
Nice.
they just look at each other, take up their arms while one pulls out like manacles and tells
They like
you
look
to,
over like, you
you know,
seen
like
this
stay
shit?
there, like you're under arrest. Yeah, so they believe you. They take your bait, and the three start going for you.
Alright, I'll drink another potion so that I can zoom away from them. As I continue to cast insults and aspersions at them and their mothers, casting doubt on
Whoa.
their sires.
Whoa. Rudeness.
Okay.
Kane
do
will
that.
make his move. They
You
go
start
in.
leading them on a chase.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
I think the rest of us will come out of hiding and try and get in. On that
What?
note.
I'm not.
No? I mean, all the guards are gone, right?
They're chasing Leon around, but I don't want to draw him back.
Okay, well, I guess we'll wait. Split the party.
Yeah, I'll
Kane,
just lead them on a wild goose chase for about as long as the potion lasts. So that should give Kane about 3 minutes.
yeah, Kane will make his way in and try the.
Okay. How do you go in? All the
So,
windows are shuttered and barred, and the front doors are locked.
all right. He where was Leon trying to get in last time?
He was trying to go in through a side door that was also locked.
He'll go for that same side door.
Okay. You go to it, and it is locked.
He will try to disable it.
Okay,
First,
good.
he'll
You may
check for
disable the device.
traps. First he's gonna check
Alright.
for traps, and I get a +2 to this, or +1. Sorry, it's half my level. Forgot.
Oh, nice.
Okay, you don't think you see any traps.
All right, now he's gonna try to disable it.
Oh, nice.
Okay, that is a good roll, and that's actually better than all the ones that Leon had. He couldn't hit a 25.
Damn.
Rip.
We're higher
Alright,
level
you
now.
unlock the door.
Indeed. That level up made all the difference.
In 4 rounds.
All right, and he is going to stealth inside, make sure it's empty before he brings everybody else in.
Okay.
So I'll roll another stealth.
Yeah, this way we have like a clear shot. There's less chance that we get noticed if we just have to make a loud, stupid slowpoke. We don't have to
Yeah.
Have as much time to draw attention. Hopefully. Yeah, you're talking about knock, right? I don't think I have knock actually. Is it a level 2 spell? Could I get it?
Just get a chime
And then
if you're gonna go for knock.
here's a perception as I go into my stealth in. I don't know if
Actually, I don't know how expensive chimes are.
go stealth in and look around. The
Yeah,
same.
knock's a level 2 spell, so I could get it. Have to be a little more careful about buying level 2 spells just because they're
Chime of opening.
much more spendy than level 1 spells, but
3,000 gold
we
pieces.
still don't have a lot of money. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the level where the urban ranger starts to kick in. Like,
Oh yeah,
save
you're in your
So is
favorite
it
terrain.
just Kane that's going in there right now?
Yeah, yeah.
I
I'm
think-
checking
Check it out
before
to
I
make
bring
sure
I
it's
everybody.
think
clear,
Kane's
yeah.
trying to clear up a path for us, and then he's gonna like signal
I'll
for
scout
us
ahead.
to dash over there and join him.
Yeah, what he's
Hot
doing, he's just
2,
making
3,
sure we're
4.
not walking it. Like he's not gonna bring everybody up. Like he just unlocked it. He's not gonna call everybody up. He wants to make sure it's not like an ambush inside before he brings everybody over. So he
Like I just
stealthed.
want
He
to walk
stealthed
into the ambush
inside.
by myself.
Stealthed inside and then looked around.
Okay, you open the door up and you find yourself in a spacious department office.
All right. No, nothing like catches my eye. Like someone
Not
aiming
at the moment.
a bow at me. And, okay. He
No
will.
immediate danger.
I guess he'll pop back out and wave everybody over.
Alright.
Okay. Yep. Now
Dash
we'll go.
over there.
Super sneakily.
Yep.
Super duper sneakily.
We're so sneaky.
Oh,
We're the sneakiest.
When Amon gets over to Kane, he says, Kane will ask, "How far can you reach with your mind link thing?"
Well, I can activate it. Like I can establish a connection within a very short distance, but and then after that it lasts for about half a minute. But during that half a minute, it doesn't have any range that I've ever encountered.
He was just wondering if you would be able to send a message to Leon and tell him that we got in and that
No,
he's planning on
unfortunately.
locking the door behind us.
I can't do that with the mind link. I'd have to use the Raven maybe, although I don't think that will work either because that goes to locations.
Yeah.
I'd have to
Alright,
use one
well-
of these scrolls to do something like that. Maybe. I don't even know if that would work. I don't actually know how Whispering Wind works. I think that one might go to locations too. I don't think I really have a good way to communicate. I don't think I really have a good way to communicate to him.
Yeah. He'll just say, "Let's get in," and he'll turn around and lock the door.
Alright.
Just
Okay,
because
you
he
do.
doesn't want those guards getting back here and like checking the place and having
Yeah.
the door unlocked.
Yeah.
Yep,
That
you
makes sense.
close the door.
I guess we're
let's
spending
try
the
to
night in
be-
here now.
This is like that thing that people
This
would
is our
do
new
where
hideout.
this is that thing that people would do where they try to like hide in an IKEA and stay in there overnight.
Yep. It's just like that.
That sounds
You
terrible.
guys find yourselves in a spacious department office.
Okay.
There are two desks with several chairs strewn about. You guys don't see any documents lying around, but there are shelves with some books upon them.
Hmm. We gotta see if we can find
And it is
like
quiet and dark. There is no light in here.
Yeah, I can cast a light cantrip. I prepared it today. Um, although if I do cast it, then it'll potentially somebody might notice the light glowing through the window. But I think I kind of have to do that because Kane's the only one
Yeah.
that can. Kane and Freedom can both see in dark with dark vision, I guess. But so that is also an option. Is I just go in the dark and just kind of let you guys take the lead on this one for now.
Sure. I always want to take the lead. But you guys have been scouting, so. Oh.
All right. I guess we'll. Kane will lead one of the two that can't see, and Freedom
Yeah.
can like take the other, and walk around and see what we find.
I feel like my enemies deserve to see my face first.
Okay, well there is another door in here. That looks like it leads
Nice.
out of this room.
All right.
Probably
Let's
to
go.
a hallway.
Kane will go up to it.
Probably.
Is it a hall door hall?
Alright, you do.
If the hallway doesn't have windows, like if it's like an internal hall, like an inside hallway or something like that, we could possibly have like a light in there.
He's gonna check for traps again, because last time we moved around in someone's like office or it set off like a spell. So he's gonna look around.
Yeah.
True, they could have the inside trap to make sure people like us don't get in here.
I'll cast Detect Magic. Even though I can't see, I might be able to detect a magic aura. So I'll detect magic in the direction that Kane tells me the door's in.
Okay. You cast detect magic and you don't detect any magic.
Alright. I'll
Do
whisper
I
no
spot
magic.
anything?
You don't see anything like a trap.
And he'll go to open the door.
I'll sniff
Okay, you
the
do.
air. Do
It's
I
not
smell
locked.
anything?
A lot of dust. It's very musty in here.
Okay.
Like it's fairly unused. You open the door and yes, you do open it to a hallway. There are other doors along it, and then near the end it curves and turns.
Curves and turns.
Is this like an inside hallway? That's not like next to the
Yeah, there aren't any windows.
Okay, cool. So when we're in the hallway, I'll actually cast my light cantrip. So because it should be far enough in that the light won't reach the windows,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah, I
help
can see.
help look around now a little bit.
All right.
I look around. My eyes
You're
are still
probably like,
adjusting to the light, though.
yeah, like blinded for a second.
Alright, you look around.
God, my rolls are so good.
Same here.
You guys still see the hall with the doors, although you might see that there are some names by the doors that mark
Oh,
them
like
as
their offices.
people's offices.
Mm-hmm. Does it have like their title or their position or whatever, like their job there as
Yeah.
well? Like, okay. Um, Let's see, what would be like a good one that we'd want to find then?
Sewers.
You could look for the mayor's office.
That would make sense.
The mayor's office is a good one, yeah. And then the other thing, yeah, that's the other thing we'd like to
City
find. We'd like to
planning,
find something like for city planning or something along those
or
lines.
records.
That might,
Or-
yeah, that
or
might
Department
have.
of Records.
Layout of
Mhm.
the city.
Yeah.
The Public Works office.
All right, so we'll look around for something along those lines that we think might make sense to have records of the layout of the sewers, because it's kind of the main thing we were hoping to find, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Yep.
We never did go see if there was a sewer map, did we not?
That's what we're doing.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you guys are trying to find one.
Supposed to be rolling something? I see
no.
dice.
It
Okay.
depends.
I was just like, did I miss something? Or okay.
Nah, he's just rolling
We're
sneaky
perceiving a
dice.
bit.
Sneaky
but-
sneakies,
yeah.
yeah. You're deceiving, Game Master. I'm on to you. Okay.
Let's see. Hmm. Alright, well, you guys do eventually find the offices of, you know, where they have like city like waste management and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Did you guys go in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's probably a window for this room, but I think I might have to take the risk anyway, because to help try to find this, having 4 eyes looking for it is probably gonna be better than just 2. Because we can't spend too much time in here, I think. Or at least we don't want to.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
If there's any like curtains or anything I can draw to like try to that we can do beforehand.
Well, there are like whatchamacallit. All of the windows are curtained and they're boarded up.
Okay. So hopefully that most likely they'll like hopefully no light really escapes
It'll
or
block
very,
most
very
of the
little.
light, if not all.
Yeah. So hopefully nobody notices, but yeah, so it should be a pretty minor risk.
I mean, it is a light spell. Light spells are usually like torch light. I mean, it's not like
Yeah.
a daylight spell where it's freaking bright as hell.
Yeah. It's like thinking that I was like, man,
Mhm.
maybe I should have done dancing lights because that's actually even lower, but oh well.
Or ghost light. The lantern.
Or I think
the
with dancing lights is you can put them where you want, so they can be like the furthest away from
Oh,
the
yeah.
windows and stuff like that too.
Right, I know that, but yeah.
But
They also have lower light level, like
you could set
or
them in a
lower
fixed
radius.
location.
yeah, it's not a huge deal though.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, you get your way into the offices here. And I'll say that you guys take some time and you find a map or a plan of the sewer system.
Hey, look at that. It's a map.
Alright, got what we're here for. Is there anything else we want to do while we're in City Hall though?
Where's my
Mayor's
map?
office, right?
I don't see a map.
Or are we pushing our luck too much and maybe we should get out of here?
Yeah, we should probably.
I think
probably get
if
out.
we have to come back, that's even riskier than when we're already in here.
I suppose
Yep.
that's true.
Is there anything we want specifically from the mayor's office then?
We
Or
want
just
to
looking
try and
to
figure out
find information about where
if
she
there's any
is?
other information on where she is, what was going on before she got taken.
Well, we know
anything
that.
like that.
She went to
Well, no, but any like city business going on.
mm,
Like, was she like in communication with the Thrune or something before, like, she went over there? I don't know. I'm saying we could get like more history, maybe.
maybe.
But if you guys don't want to risk it, it's fine. I don't think there's anything specific we're looking for. It's just an interesting thing that no one else has seen besides, whoever the Thrune is let in.
Whoever Brazili threw in, which probably is no one. Yeah, I think we probably.
Probably what?
I think we probably should just get out of here. But if you guys talk me into
Yeah.
it, I'm not gonna be. I'm good. Pretty easy to talk you out of leaving if you guys really want to do it. Continue on.
Kane will say we got something that we've been hoping to get. We can't let we don't know how long Leon can keep them busy. We might have to get out of here fast.
Okay, well, let's go then.
Alright.
I just assumed that we were gonna like exit out the back or something where there weren't guards.
After all that, not gonna go
But-
for the mayor's office, huh?
GM
I mean,
hates you.
obviously GM wants us to.
And Leon, before, I mean, at some point, he did express that he did want to try to figure out what
So-
had happened to the mayor.
Yeah, if your concern is Leon keeping them busy, I would just say let's just go out a different entrance that we came in. Like, let's not come in or go out where, like, hopefully where the guards would see us, or we can like peek our eyes through the boarded up windows and see if there are guards out there before we leave, or something like that.
Mm,
Yeah, I guess we'll hit the mayor's office.
Easier said than done. But all right, we'll figure it out. We'll
Otherwise, we'll just run out and we'll run away and we'll lose them.
Kane will say, you guys search the
They'll be
mayor's
exhausted
office.
from
I'll
chasing
keep a
Leon
lookout."
already, anyways.
okay. Well, I'll try to go down further down the hall or whatever and try to find the mayor's office then.
Okay. You guys walk back down the halls, into the larger opener area that looks like it has the information desk. And then there is at the information desk there is a directory. And you follow it to the mayor's office.
All right. I don't know what we're looking for here, but I guess we'll know it when
Yeah.
we see it, hopefully.
Just see what's in here. See if there's any.
The door to the mayor's office is unlocked. Do you open it?
I cast
check
detect
for
magic
traps
first.
Look for traps.
Yeah.
And
Oh, wimps.
Does it look like there was
those
forced
trap
entry
perceptions in the dice tower.
at all on the door?
It does not look like anyone has forced entry into it.
Okay.
I honestly don't like the dice tower. Like, I understand the point, but I don't know. I just don't care for it. But I've
Well,
I've
it's
always
not-
played
it's not
D&D
for you,
where
it's
like
for me.
there's very
Yeah.
few hidden rolls. Like, it's only like the GM does hidden rolls, and any rolls I do, I see.
And you only have to use
I
it
mean,
when
if you
tell
want the
to.
game master to roll for you, they can. But
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying, like, my preference as a player is to have my rolls visible.
mhm.
That's all.
Yeah, and I mean, 90% of the time, they will be visible. But you guys don't see any kind of forced entry or any kind of traps on the door.
Alright. Make our way in then.
Okay. You do enter, and you do see the mayor's office. The mayor's office is actually fairly well kept here, and it's a lot more lavish than you might think it would normally be.
Fancy
In
mayor.
fact, it seems like things have been added to this place to make it more um, lavish.
Do they look new? Like, does the room look abandoned?
They haven't accrued dusty. No, it doesn't look abandoned. And you actually do see something in here.
Okay.
You see a humanoid figure sitting at the mayor's desk that seem to be quietly writing down things, but that is interrupted as you guys do walk in, rather quietly.
Okay.
What does this person look like?
You see a man that looks like they are entirely made out of gold.
What the hell?
Ooh.
And some of their features seem a little warped, as if the creature had been melted and then reformed. They're wearing fine, nice robes. Not quite befitting of a mayor, but still very nice. They're gaudy.
Wait,
with nice
it's not the throne,
leather
right?
gloves.
He's not gold. Why is this guy gold?
No.
And they look up and they put down a quill that they were writing with. And they ask you in common, who are you?
I was gonna ask you the same thing. Shouldn't you be in the wax museum? At least that's the impression I'm getting. This guy seems like all might be made of wax.
Can wax talk?
Not normally.
Huh.
But I'll answer at least with what our intentions are to him, and I'll tell him. I'll say we're just some investigators looking into the disappearance of the mayor.
You're rather bold coming here. Under normal
Yeah.
circumstances, that is not an answer you would find here.
No, but we had some other stuff with things we wanted other elsewhere in this building.
I see. Well, I would wish you luck in your endeavors, but I think your luck has run out here. And the man does get up and pushes in his chair very calmly and says that, for you see, I have no choice but to report your presence to my superiors.
Wait, who are you? And why are you gold?
Both good questions, but ones that I'm afraid won't be answered under normal circumstances.
Caleb, you can't just ask someone why they're gold.
And I'll show you a picture of what they look like here. I had to go grab it real quick from the PDF. Come on, where'd you go? Okay, did Fantasy Grounds take it? Okay, yeah, it's in here. Uh, Sharing. There you go. This is what they look like.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Just like an outsider, maybe?
Maybe.
I wanna see if I recognize what this creature is. It's an outsider.
You can roll me a
that-
knowledge out. Yeah, a knowledge planes.
Yeah. Just when I see the horns, I'm like, okay. First thought maybe it was like a wax statue or something like. But no,
You're
no.
pretty sure that this is a devil, but it's not one that you've seen before.
Okay.
You're not sure, like, what they're called colloquially.
I like his style.
But you know this thing has the typical devil immunities and resistances. Immune to fire, poison, and resistant to acid and cold.
I'll ask it then. Are you sure that we can't come to some sort of arrangement?
How polite of you to ask. There might be.
Alright, well I can't promise anything yet, but perhaps we can if we can come to some agreeable terms for both sides. We can work this out non-violently.
I'll refrain from carrying out my task in security here, if you'll indulge me in a game.
A game.
And he produces a set of dice from his hands, but he also produces a deck of cards and then some other tiles like dominoes. He says, yes, a game.
A game of Calvin Ball. Oh gosh.
Making up the rules.
Yeah.
I know many games of chance,
Okay.
and if you'll wager something with me, then we'll play it and see who wins. The winner will receive a favor from the other. Sound fair?
It's not fair. You know our favor already. So what's yours?
Yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking as well. What would you be having us do if you were to win this game of chance?
The creature rubs his chin. He says, I've been awfully bored with these managerial tasks that my superiors have set me to. If I win, one of you will take over my duties for a week.
No.
I don't know. That sounds like an okay deal.
Well, I ain't doing it.
I would agree to that.
Yeah. I probably even could fulfill your managerial duties adequately. I'm pretty well versed in paperwork.
Yeah, he reads a lot. I don't read
Also,
so good.
Yes, I'm gonna sense motive to this guy.
Okay, go ahead.
I can actually I'll even activate the tribal cooperation here. 5 rounds.
Kane, you can believe what you want about him.
So I'm
About
going to
his
activate
motive.
tribal cooperation so we can very briefly discuss telepathically. And I'm going to say this seems like a decent deal. It only works for him. Even if we lose, we can only maintain like our end of the bargain if he doesn't report us. So I think we get what we want either way. Worst case, I just have to come back here for a week, and it'll keep me occupied. But
Uh, Amon, given your a little bit more of your interactions with this, you're pretty sure it's some kind of devil. You're gaining a little bit more insight into its, into what it is, and you're pretty sure that this, there's something about this devil that seems to want to encourage risk. It just has this presence about it.
all right.
Just don't tell Freedom it's a devil, because right now he has no
Yeah,
idea.
let's do it.
Yeah, sure.
I'm feeling
Uh,
risky.
I will take you up on this wager then. So long as this is a fair game of chance that we're playing. And then I guess I'll also ask you, like, do you have any particular game that you were thinking? I think your mic might have cut out because I haven't heard you in a long time, Matt. Uh-oh.
That is an
Unless it's
excellent
me.
point that you make, Pluto.
Rip.
Okay. Damn.
Well, that means we get to make up the story ourselves.
Alright.
I go to
So he hands you a
Disneyland.
+5 scimitar.
Man, you're
and
so
says-
That's the kinda-
greedy.
Can you hear me?
Jesus.
Yeah, I can
Oh,
hear you now.
he's back.
Okay, yeah, sorry, it wasn't the mic, is I got a phone call.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about that. But yeah, okay, so what were you guys saying?
I see who's
After
more
I told
important.
Pluto about the risky presence?
Yeah,
I'm
we're
gonna
do
take
it,
him up
but
on
we
it.
want to
'Cause-
know what the game is. We have to know that. It's
Yeah, but I
fair.
asked him. Yeah, I said I'll take him up on it as long as we're playing a game, like a fair game that we both have equal chances of winning.
He says, yes, any of these games of chance, your choice. And it wouldn't be fair if it was over with just one hand or roll. We'll play best 2 out of 3, or is 3 out of 5 more your flavor?
2 out of 3 is fine.
Very well. What's your game?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors. No, well, maybe that one would be fine. I don't know, something, we'll pick one that's like not super long. I don't know, maybe it's just cards or something.
A card game?
Yeah, I don't know which one it would be though, but yeah, maybe something that only exists in Galarian even. But yeah, I'll consider it carefully and pick something that is not like we're not gonna play something that takes like 3 hours or something for a round because we don't have the time for that.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yep.
Something
It
that
says if you want to play a simple game of cards, then that is more than acceptable.
Simple game of cards.
yeah. So I don't know, probably just something where like what is a percentage chance whether I win or not.
I don't know. How does that work, Game Master?
I might have to
What, just doing a card game?
Yeah.
It's just going
yeah.
to be some rolls.
Roll D52.
roll roll a D52, then a D51, and so on 5 times.
Actually, maybe a D13 and then a D4.
How about you just
Remember
roll a
Okay, so-
D2? You win, you lose. Ta-da!
It produces a set
No,
of
it's not cards.
a standard
Gotcha.
deck.
Well, what he
It,
says is a standard deck.
He pushes it towards you and tells you may check it if you like.
Caleb looks suspicious.
I don't know how to
We just
read
need-
cards. No, I'm
Oh
kidding.
god. I don't know how to read! But they're bogus! I can feel it! Jeez.
I'll look at it to make sure that the cards look fine.
Not like a bunch of corners are bent and shit.
Hmm.
Well, hopefully it wouldn't be that obvious anyways.
Well, you never know.
And then yeah, after
Okay.
I've
Yeah, you
do I
check
need to
it,
roll
and
anything?
It seems like it's kosher.
Okay,
Oh, you can be a perception check
all right. I'm looking at
just
the
to
cards.
finally examine it.
Yeah, I'm very perceptive. All right. Well, looks fine to me, so I'll hand it back to him.
Okay. He shuffles it, and he begins dealing them out. Go ahead and roll me a d20. Okay. Now, he'll roll something in secret,
Sure.
and I want you to roll me two d20 rolls. Roll a, if you have Profession Gambler, or if you don't have anything that's close to that, you can just roll me a bluff, and you can roll two d20s.
Like 2 bluffs? Or is
Yeah,
it a bluff
you
and
roll
then
it
2?
twice.
Okay. Or yeah, I don't have Profession Gambler, so Profession Barrister. I don't think that's going to cut it here. So
You can use
If
it to
not,
take a
then
calculated
bluff
risk.
roll will suffice.
oops.
Ooh, nice.
It's adding them up, but yeah, so that'd be a 11 and 21. Apparently, when you right click to add the extra dice in, it adds them up.
Yeah. Okay.
It's kind of funny.
So for the first hand, he manages to outbluff you, and he produces a winning hand.
All right.
and yep, he doesn't hesitate to start dealing out the next hand unless you would prefer to do it, as you were the one who lost that hand.
Yeah, I'll deal it out.
Okay. You do.
I don't do anything tricky though, because I'm not even good at sleight of hand anyway. But I don't think he's probably gonna try anything tricky either. But I'm gonna still do what I can to make it harder for him if he does want to try to be tricksy about it.
Do you want to try and cheat with a sleight of hand?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna play him honest. I'm probably gonna lose, but I'm gonna play him honest. Like I said, I think we actually kind of accomplish what we want anyway, even if I lose. It sounds like I might be misinterpreting, but
He is a devil.
I mean he'll get what he wants too, still, but like he's getting something that he wants more, than what he would have had to do otherwise, I guess. All right. So am I doing the same thing again? Rolling a D?
So roll me a d20.
Okay.
Okay. You deal out the cards. Now you can roll me the bluff, but only roll me one d20. And then I'll roll his secretly. Okay. He puts on a hard to read face, but he ends up not being able to outbluff you.
All right. So we're evened
And
up
you
now.
win that hand. Yep. And he does tell you that the thrill of the last hand is the best. But I must warn you, I am best when I'm backed into a corner.
Oh,
All right. Well, I will look forward to a show of expert gamesmanship then, hopefully, one way or another.
Okay.
That will be decided by this next hand.
Yeah, he'll deal. And go ahead and roll me a d20.
All right. Aw, hopefully the low rolls are good. Probably not.
Okay. I'll roll his d20, and now you roll me two bluffs.
Probably the low one is what I'm getting, huh? So I'm rolling a disadvantage.
Okay. Yep, you play out your hand, but he's the one that's successful here. He has
Oof.
successfully doubled down here on the last hand.
Yep.
That one though.
And he still thanks you for the fun.
Mm-hmm. And I
And he
say
says,
I
"It
will.
appears I've won."
I say I will uphold my end of the bargain, and I will. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to manage this, but I will try to find a way here to maintain your duties for the next week.
That won't be a problem. He says, "Actually, if you'll come with me, you will meet my superiors, and they can inform you of what tasks they would usually have me do. Mostly just desk jobs here. After all, I still have an intrusion to report." So he sticks his hand out for you to take it.
All Are they? Where are they at? Like, are we leaving the premise here or something?
Yes, we're just going to take a quick trip to the Church of Asmodeus.
Yeah. Well,
I give a sideways glance at the rest
I
of the
don't
party.
think I'm gonna
like,
be
are
able
we
to.
doing that?
I don't think I'm gonna be able to go meet with the Church of Asmodeus. I can come back here and help and do your clerical duties here as agreed, but that is the extent of what we agreed to.
I see. Well then, I still must thank you for the distraction.
Yeah, I sigh because I think I see where this is going.
He... It doesn't produce any kind of, like... It doesn't produce any kind of somatic or verbal components, but you can tell that he's beginning to cast a spell. And if you guys want to do anything about it, then you guys
We
need to
have to
give
roll
me
initiative.
initiative to see who
Yep.
acts first.
Yep.
Not me.
Hey, sometimes lucky. And Kane also. Yeah.
Yeah, Kane rolled really good.
Let's go.
Let's see if Freedom can roll really good too.
Ugh.
He's casting a spell.
Yeah.
Going into rounds.
No.
No, yeah, you're doing what I'm doing.
I'm doing what Freedom
Hey.
does.
Where's his initiative? Oh, okay.
I'm a little slow on the what's going on. Thought you guys were just playing cards.
Oh, we were, but
Yeah.
you know, then he was like, I'm gonna have to take you to meet my boss at the Church of Asmodeus, and I'm like, no, that's not.
No, no, no.
Not
I know what happened. Freedom's just like a little slow on the
Oh, yeah,
situation.
I don't feel too bad about going there. It almost feels like breaking my word, but yeah. He's trying to like stretch. He's trying to get too much out of it.
Okay. Okay, so he's at 7. So who do we got here? King Caleb. You two can act. Okay, so Kane, you're up first. What do you do?
Is there a map or are we doing this blind?
No, there's no map for this.
Okay.
Fear of the mind.
You will.
You're within 30 feet of him.
So I have a standard or like a full round or.
I think you have a full round. These are just normal rounds,
Yeah.
I believe. Everyone was
Alright,
aware of
then
everybody else.
He'll pull out. He'll take a shot at him with his bow. And, deadly aim.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack. There's nothing to select here.
Oh, that misses probably.
That does
First-
indeed miss.
Yeah, I plugged in all the bonuses.
Caleb.
Yeah, I'm going to. Let's see. Yeah, I assume I'm not like within 5 feet, right?
Not quite within 5 feet, but you're not far from him. You're definitely within 30.
Okay, I'm going to move up, and I'm going to swing
give
at him.
me a will save.
Sure. Hey, I'm on a roll. 2 20s in a row. Let's make it 3. Yeah, I'll move up,
Okay.
and then I'm going to attack him. And I guess I'll just use my scythe because I didn't specify I had something else. So, power attack.
That's not a 20, but it's pretty good.
It's pretty good, yeah.
Okay. That'll hit. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Okay, 16. Cold iron damage if it matters.
I don't think it helps because it's a devil. I think devils need silver. Unless I'm getting those mixed up. I think it's devils are silver and demons are cold iron.
I don't know.
Okay, 16. Okay, you wound him. He'll make a caster level check here.
Right,
It's
that's what I
10
was.
plus.
I was thinking
Yeah.
the same thing, Drew. I was like, man, if I beat the initiative, I would have readied an action. Try to interrupt his spell.
Aww.
Oh, that's true. I should have.
Yeah. Well, you
Yeah,
did
it's
a
hard
lot of
without a
damage to
map
him,
for me
but
to like.
unfortunately, he's still casting it with a 31.
Is it Dimension Door? Or Greater
He rolled something
Teleport,
really
maybe?
good.
I mean, the damage wouldn't have affected it if it wasn't like a full round cast or something, or how does this work?
No, if you readied an action, you can hit him mid-cast even on a standard action.
Right, but I didn't do that, right? So
Oh,
why
yeah.
is Matt
Well,
saying the damage
No,
was a lot, but he still gets it
he's
off?
casting a spell. He's in the process of casting a spell.
Yeah, so like I said, it is like a full round action.
oh,
or
he is in
something.
the middle of
It's-
casting something right now? Like
Yes.
he's maybe doing a summon. Oh, okay. Well, we might be able to stop it still then. In that case.
Well, it's his turn. Is next.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, then never mind then. I guess I'm not understanding what's going on in that case. Then
Yeah,
he
I
would've-
didn't understand that it was.
If
A
he's
full
just
round
doing a
spell,
standard
but
action, then
now it
you
makes
would have had to
sense.
ready an action.
No, it's not just
yeah.
a standard action. I'm going
He's
full
summoning,
round for this.
probably.
Gotcha. So that was like the concentration check probably when he took damage.
He doesn't summon anything. Instead, he doesn't teleport, but he does like. You see that he basically jaunts away. You see him like fade into like etherealness, and it's like he walks through.
He
A-
ethereal jaunts.
a-
Damn.
He walks through like a almost like a glass pane, and he vanishes.
Okay.
Damn. All right, he's pretty high level.
I mean, it's probably a spell-like ability. Like,
Amon.
Oh.
Well, he's also a demon. They have special spell abilities and stuff like that too.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that. I'm just like, he did some crazy magic. He must be powerful.
I don't have an effect built for this, but I'm gonna cast the invisibility.
Okay.
Well,
And
I guess that settles that.
do I see him?
I mean, so he has a move action for that round, but I guess I'll give you this, like, because you can see ethereal things, you see him as he's walking through the
Okay.
He walks through the wall.
Well, I just wanted to see. I just wanted to see if he was still in the room with us, and if he's not, yeah, especially if I
Yeah,
see
he's
him
not
like
in the
leaving
room
it,
anymore.
I'll just say like I don't think we have time to search this place. We need to get out of here.
Yeah, no, I think we need to get out now and run.
Okay. Then freedom. What do you do anything?
I look to everybody and usher them to run. Out.
Okay. Then I'm gonna take you guys out of combat. Do you guys just run for it? Or
Yeah.
do you do anything else inside of the office?
I do like that idea of stealing what he was writing, but I don't think, like, I didn't think of it on my own. So no, I think I'm just going to
Yeah.
run out of here. It is a really good idea, man. Makes me wish Leon were here because that is probably what he would do, right? But yeah,
Yeah, I just
no,
want
I
to get
think
out
we're
with,
just going to
without
we're just
getting
gonna get out of here.
stopped.
We got the main thing we wanted, which was the map of the sewers.
Yeah.
All right. You guys turn around.
Yeah.
You guys go out. And it's right about that time that you guys see Leon with a significant lead. You don't actually see the guards behind him,
Okay.
but he is pulling up
Okay.
as you guys exit the building.
Great timing,
Yeah.
Leon.
But of course, mon capitan, did you get what you are looking for? It looks like you got inside the building.
We got
Yes,
caught by some demon thing or some creature in the
It was a
mayor's
devil.
office. It escaped.
That was a devil?
They know we were
it's
here.
it's probably telling on us.
Oh,
We
I
need to
should
go
have
now.
known.
We'll fill you in on the rest
Yeah.
when we get back. Just
It
go,
knows.
run.
They know we were there, but we did get a map of the sewers. So let's get out of here, though. We'll talk about it later.
All right, Ambassador, and he starts taking her off.
Yeah. And we're
What
like,
is this,
damn,
the
that
city of
can't keep up with them.
devils?
He's too fast. Well, yes, it's a Chilaxian city, so I know you're not from around here, but pretty much all the cities around here in Cheliax have devils everywhere.
Oh, man.
All right. You guys get out of there.
It wasn't always this way, but it's how
You
it's
leave the
been ever
Dotari
since.
behind.
Yeah, ever since it's become.
Wait, why do we leave Kane?
Yeah, we left. Kane, cover the retreat. We'll remember you.
Act like you're a Datari.
Hmm. No, he probably actually is a little behind, just
Right.
making sure that no one's coming up behind us and like making sure we're not leaving any tracks.
Leave your children. People will die.
Okay. Where do you
Okay.
guys go from here?
Well, we
This
did
is
have
creature. Go ahead.
another safe house set up, so I guess we can run to that.
Sure. You can
Then
stay
we
there if you want.
discuss it. Yeah, that's probably best. Over
Let's
there and
study
then
the,
discuss what happened.
yeah, study the map once we get there.
Okay. Yep. You unroll the sewer map, and yes, it seems to be a comprehensive map of the sewer system.
Nice.
Both parts of it for the north and southern parts of the city. So yeah, you look at the map. Is there any kind of information you wanted from it right now?
I don't think so. But when we get back, maybe? Or are we back?
Well, you guys are at a safe house.
I'll try to identify where we are in the sewer system and mark it.
Like where our entrance was
Yeah,
that we
let's also
found?
try and mark where that spoopy
Yeah,
creature
where are
was
the
too, right
entrances
next
that we
to it.
found in the tunnel.
And then, yeah, let's look for other entrances then, like, or other exits from the sewers to the
That are like
surface
close to it?
that are nearby. Yeah, yeah. So we know where we can easily get to, potentially.
Yeah, although even though we have this information now, I don't know if it still probably might not be something we want to necessarily go into. Like it might not be safe going through the sewers still with whatever is in there.
Oh, yeah,
Being there
agreed.
still.
But I'd rather know
Uh,
than not know.
Okay, then after like some time looking through the map, you're able to find where you guys think you entered. Your the door that on one side you could see it was a door, but the other side it was blended into the wall. Like that's obviously a secret entrance not depicted on the map. But you guys do think you find roughly where it was that you guys had entered from.
Alright.
Okay, I'll mark it so we can find it easy.
Okie dokie. You do that.
I guess while we're going over the map, I'll ask, just what the details are of the interaction, and he'll, react, just assuming you tell him everything that he,
I'll be right back.
he,
In the restroom.
yeah, he lights a cigarette and looks put out that he missed the whole interaction.
Yeah, you probably would have had better luck with the game of chance than Amon did.
Well,
He was
I don't
pretty
know
unlucky.
I don't know what you are thinking, jurist. Trying to beat the devil in a game of chance without trying
Oh,
to
I didn't.
stack the deck in your favor.
The consequence wasn't that bad of loss, so
I
agree with the choice.
Yeah, my logic there was that in order for me to actually fulfill my end of the bargain, he would basically have to give us what we really wanted anyway. Unfortunately, his
He didn't
idea
seem to
of
see it that way.
yeah, he didn't seem to see the terms of our agreement in the same way that I did, and the
He seemed to
well,
agreement
think if
ended
he
up
turned us
breaking
in
down.
that, yeah, Amon would still be doing his work for him. Which maybe he
Well,
would, I don't know.
that is what happens when you make a deal with the devil, no?
All right, I'm back.
Alright. It is
Well,
unfortunate that you
it
did not
was a
manage to
very,
get his ledger.
It was a very haphazard deal by devil standards. There wasn't really much enforcing it.
No, nothing
But
was in
then
writing.
again, it seemed like he sort of had this thrill of seeking risk. So I'm not exactly sure what type of devil it was, but perhaps that was like in a weird way, maybe he was getting off on it, on the fact that I might not uphold my end of the bargain. That might have been part of it for him.
Very interesting. It is a disappointment that you did not get
It's
to
a
deal
very
with the
strange
paperwork he
creature,
was
though.
working on. I want to know what he was doing, because if we were managed to disrupt their records, it could be very detrimental towards the Church of Asmodeus.
Well, it seems like he's taken over the mayor's office. He's working there. He's moved in his own furniture, even.
If you want those records, I think you need to do it stealthily, because, like, taking the lot
He
of
was
us
there
in there
near the-
again would be rather difficult.
I mean, we don't know what his times are that he's in there. There's no way to tell, because he can just teleport in and leave at will.
I suppose, unless he is burning the candle at both ends, but Eh, I will have to be learning how to make a little more potent potions to be able to get in there by myself. But it is good to know uh, who is occupying the city hall at this time.
That's true. But it's a devil.
We
I,
did
I
learn
can't have a
some.
devil running this place.
Well, then perhaps we should go back in there, kick down the door, and, smite them. That is the phrase, no?
Seems kind of weird to just run in and smite an employee. Are the employers also devils?
Well, they're
Well,
Asmodeans, it sounds like. So, if they're not devils, then they are at least devil worshippers.
Hmm.
And I hope you don't take offense, Monsieur Joyce, but what is the difference between a devil and one who worships them?
There's not.
Just smite, smite, smite. And does little chopping motions with his hands.
If we take care of them,
I'm
that'll
back.
get rid of the evil
back.
here and a blow. A nice blow to Troon.
I'm sure the citizens of Kintaro would be singing our praises for ridding the city of that filth.
I'm not so sure.
But they don't even know it's here. We didn't know it was here.
If we put his head on
Surely
the
they're
pike,
plotting
you know?
something terrible.
I mean, I don't know. No one even knows who he is, so I don't think anyone would care.
We could put an anonymous message on the city hall door saying this is who the self-imposed dictators of Kintargo are employing. Do the people want to be run in all facets of their life by devils?
Truth.
It is a disappointment that all of these creatures that we are trying to get rid of are impervious to my specialty, my art.
Your specialty.
I have to think of... Oui, mon capitaine. And he'll pull out like a little glowing flask
Oh,
of orange.
I keep
My
forgetting.
art.
The explosion thingies you do.
Oui.
This sounds
It
fun.
gets those,
Just barge in and throw explosives at them? Man.
there is a lot of paperwork in there that could be helpful. So some finesse, like with a sword or a scythe or bow, would be required instead first.
You should take a level in Paladin so you can smite them too.
I don't know. We already broke in twice now. You think we're gonna be able to do it a third time?
Broken.
If we do it tonight,
Third time? Hell yeah.
they would never suspect it.
Well, this is the first time you've broken in.
In that place, yeah. That place. Yes.
Well, still the first time you've broken in. The last time you couldn't get in through the door.
That's true. That thing prevented me,
Yeah.
as well my own ineptitude to open the door.
But if we go in guns a-blazing, I don't think they can stop us.
No, they would fall before us. Like wheat before a harvester, no, Moissaneur?
And you're trying to appeal to my farmer side. I see what you're doing. I ain't scared. I think it's a little reckless.
It sounds like you got them to turn tail and run. He's probably
Yeah,
hiding
for
somewhere
reinforcements, I would imagine.
He was going to, he was heading to the Temple of Asmodeus to inform his superiors of the intrusion, in his own words. I believe.
Well,
That's
if
what he
you
I
said.
think we should stay low for the next couple days.
Yeah.
We've been doing a lot. We can't
Yeah, and
draw
I
too
didn't
much
give him
attention
my
to ourselves.
name. I didn't give him my name, but yeah, he probably
However,
still
you
tell
did
them.
see our faces, no? You are not
Correct.
in
Yeah.
disguise. It may
No.
not take long for them to connect the dots, given our recent exploits.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure
True.
that he also saw Caleb's scythe.
Did he quack
I
in
guess I'll
fear?
be taking the great sword for a while now.
Tell me, did
Alright.
you happen to lock the door behind you?
We did when we went
The
in. I don't know.
city hall door?
No.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we just ran. I don't even think we
I don't know if
shut
we did when
doors.
we left, but I know
I
we did. I
mean-
know we did when we went in.
I doubt we locked it because like it would be a lot harder to lock it from the outside than and we're running away. So yeah, no.
Is everyone in relatively good health? You have your
Yeah.
spells and other assets all in a row?
In that sense, we are fine. Yeah.
Then I think perhaps there should be some discussion on whether or not it is worth it to go back in there.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
No.
I mean, we need to deal with them at some point, but maybe not today. Because they...
Yeah, definitely not now. They went for reinforcements.
You don't know if they actually brought or procured any reinforcements. You just
Well, I
know
don't want to
that they
risk
ran.
it.
Alright, I will concede that point. If you are afraid to go back there, then we will stay here and hide.
I'm not afraid. It's just stupid.
Wise words. He does give you a smirk as he puffs on his cigarette. He knows that he's ribbing you, but he'll let it drop.
Alright.
Leon the Brave.
That is what they have on my portrait.
He's a little brash.
Bold and brash.
But alright, so you guys spend the night here, I'm assuming. I'm gonna say that the night goes by. It is officially Saturday, the end of the week. In the morning here. What do you guys do on this day at the end of the week?
I want to go around town listening for rumors and stuff.
Okay.
And get some
Was
good fresh
any-
air. Enjoy
Sure,
the
give me
sunshine.
diplomacy to gather information.
Talk about
And
Ashea
try
to people.
I want to try figuring out what's hidden in the documents for that devil. What's
Yeah, you can do that
keeping-
too.
or that-
I'm just gonna go
And keep
try
working on my
to. Like I'm just gonna try to go back to a normal like routine for the day to kind of lay low.
Okay.
I'm just gonna grow
So-
my mint. Take care of it.
Maybe
I'll,
be running
I'll work in the
run
coffee
out
shop
of
a
my.
bit.
Yeah, I'll be just like running on my it's like home office and kind of maybe going around and visiting some clients to make sure like check in on some clients or whatever. Maybe get caught up in some work that he's been neglecting.
Okay.
Is there Has any motions been made to get the advisors group together in the Devil's Nursery? Was that something that was already done a little earlier in the week?
No, we
I
haven't
mean,
done
I know
that
you
yet.
guys want to do it, but yeah, it'll have to be like one of the actions you take during this next week.
Yeah.
Yep, that's fine.
It's not something that could be started today.
I mean, you could start today, but it won't happen until next week, which is the next time that rebellion phases start going by.
Gotcha. Okay, then
But
Leon
you could
will.
start. You just won't have the teams and their benefits until after this day.
Okay. Well, I guess if like it doesn't make a difference if I like start today or the next day, then I guess today he'll spend some time making potions, but before he does, he'll ask if anybody wants any particular potions that he can brew for them, since he can make it at a little bit cheaper price.
Kane's good.
No, I'm good.
He's kind of spending money on his bow.
Yeah, I think if they have a request, I'll tell you.
I
Alright.
would like to ask Coffee Lady where she gets her coffee beans from.
Okay, I'll get to you, but let me get Freedom's
Okay.
rumor milling out of the way. Or well, I get to them first because Freedom told me
You
what
like
they're
them
doing.
more. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's fine.
Well, I asked what you guys are doing, and then Secret gave
I know.
me
I'm kidding. I'm
a
kidding. I'm
timely
kidding.
response.
Yeah, I'm joking.
Uh-huh.
All right, so Freedom, you happen to come across a lady that is kind of like on a soapbox. She's gathered a bit of a crowd
Okay.
around her, and
Curious.
she's shouting, "It's true! It's true! My friend spotted a dragon wheeling about in the sky last night in front of the full moon."
A dragon? We heard about a dragon, didn't we? A blue one.
You might
There's
have.
one that attacked the city, yeah. That was a long time ago, but
I don't
Wait, is that what caused the Night of Fire?
do anything so that I don't draw attention to myself. I just listen to the crowd. And
Okay.
do they seem like
It doesn't seem like very many people
disbeliever?
believe her,
Yeah.
but yeah, that doesn't seem like they believe her. But she's extolling her belief of what her friend saw. And she gives like very vague descriptions whenever people ask for like, well, what color was it, or like how big was it?
Yeah.
She's like saying like it's got teeth as big as your arm.
Fear mongering.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yep, that's the
I'll
rumor
tell
for today.
people about a potential, maybe not, dragon.
Well,
Yeah,
they
Drago?
say to you like, you don't know, you don't believe that story, like that couldn't happen. And they're like, what would a dragon want with our city?
I don't know. What does Troon want?
The Thrune?
They're unsure how to answer that, but someone does say, well, I mean, if there was a dragon looking for the same thing that, I mean, if it wanted something that Thrune had, well, surely they'd clash heads.
Perhaps it's on his side.
Or you do make the crowd like go uneasy a little bit. They don't like the thought of that.
Keep your eyes in the sky.
And they're like, well, who's gonna help us if they are?
Somebody. I promise you that.
If only there were sightings of a beautiful hero in front of the full moon.
He's trying not to smile because he's missing a tooth. He'll walk away from the crowd before he
Alright.
draws any more attention.
Yeah, they ponder these things. Okay, let's see, who's next? Kane, go ahead and give me a linguistics to see if you can spot something within the documents. That is a
I hate
new.
I hate rolling twos because it's literally right next to that 20.
Yeah.
It's like you see the 2 on the 20 and then it just flips to the actual 2.
Kane, you were checking back at your house? I mean, so, no, Kane, Mon.
Yeah, I'm just spending the day kind of doing my normal, like, kind of getting caught up on my work, like, before starting this whole rebellion craziness.
Alright, you do that. You also do get some, like, secret supporter mail.
Ah, okay, yeah. At some point, I might, probably later in the day, I probably would, like, drop that off for the, at the wasp.
And they do tell you
nest.
that, there's still increased activity over by the museum, but they say that they're hearing noises in there, like weird noises.
Yeah,
not
that might be
people
where we want
noises.
to go next. All right. So yeah, later in the day, I'll
Okay,
I'll
so
go tell people about that. But
all right, Caleb, what are you doing?
Okay. I want to. So I'm mostly like maybe working at the coffee shop a little bit.
Okay.
But I want to ask Laria about where she gets her coffee beans for her coffee. Like, are they local or does she have them imported?
ooh, I think I actually know. I think I can guess this one a little bit maybe.
Can you?
There's like a colony, right, or something that Cheliax has.
I mean, they've got a few.
Yeah, there's like one over though that's I don't know. They have like this other little continent that's sort of like it's in some ways kind of a America analog in some ways, but there actually
Oh,
is like
yeah.
there is like this
Oh,
little
yeah.
continent over there. So maybe they're from there. That I don't know though.
They
Okay.
have like the golden eagles.
But it's
or
it's not
something.
local. It's not like we're in coffee climate here.
Not quite.
Yeah, I don't think
Okay.
it's grown locally.
She does
Um,
say that she imports it.
I have a proposition for her though. Either way, if she can designate an area or provide an area, I would like to start a like small garden to help bring more freshness to the coffee house food and drink.
Like make your own, like grow your own coffee beans, and then you can have like make a special brew
Yeah,
out of
I'm
it or
not sure the
something.
climate's good enough for coffee, but other things like even like
Oh no,
I don't
I
know
know
what you
where
put
this
in
is going.
coffee. Like mint, but I wouldn't say mint because it's banned. But other flavors, honey, yeah, I could have oh boy, bee farm, sure. Or like milk for the freshest cream from
You
grass
have
fed
Do you have
cows.
somewhere in the coffee house that I can raise some cows?
Not in the coffee house. Like if there's like a small plot of land where I could do it like an outdoor garden would be like a start, or like even somewhere outside the city if she had land there or wanted to, sponsor. So okay, out of character. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I want to work at the coffee house, but I want to use my farming skills to do that.
Yeah.
So I want to help the
mean,
coffee house by
wanna
like
use your
being able to
farming
like
skills.
grow things for them.
Yeah, I don't know. This seems like a long shot, though. I kind of doubt it, but maybe. It's an interesting thing to ask her. What does she say?
Or like maybe I go secure
That's
my
an
own plot of
interesting
land and I just sell
question.
her some of the things I grow.
She says, "Tell me what are some of the things that you do as a farmer?"
Well, I mean, I could provide all sorts of things for a coffee house. Fresh. Well, I mean, it'd take a season, but fresh grain for your pastries, or cream for, like milk for your cream. Butter if you're into, putting butter on any of your pastries or in your coffee. I've heard some people do that. Maybe like grow some fruits or something for like jams or something for the pastries.
And she asks, "Now, why? I love the the generosity, but why are you wanting to work for me?"
I just want to use the skills I have as a farmer to try and earn some money, but also you've been so kind. I think it would help both of us out. I think it'd be a mutual beneficial situation.
She says, "I'll tell you what. It's not like a hidden contact or anything that I have, but I think I have the name of someone who might want your skills. And you would be
Okay.
doing me a favor if you did talk to them."
Okay.
And she says, "I'll get back to you tomorrow. Let me ask them first today."
Okay, sounds good.
And she says, "I appreciate the help."
Yeah, thanks for your time. I'll see if there's any tidying up or anything I can do around the coffee house here.
Okay, yep.
I don't
you
know.
do
I want to
simple
help. I want
things.
to try and repay all your generosity, and then I go and do some
Yeah, she's
little
done a
things
lot
here and there.
for she's done actually done a lot for Caleb because you don't actually have a place to stay otherwise.
I don't have a place to
Yeah.
stay. Yeah, so I feel like I need to earn my keep.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
yeah,
And
I
let's see.
do that stuff.
Leon, what do you do?
That's a good question. I guess since he doesn't have enough gold to really produce any potions for himself that day, I guess he'll go about the city and he will just try to get the ball rolling on trying to get some people in the Devil's Nursery together for the advisor group. Like, I know I won't be able to, you know, get
Okay.
too much done, but just
You
starting
call
on that.
upon some of your tiefling supporters.
Yeah.
And yeah, it seems like you can get enough of them around. You just need to designate someone that'll be their squad leader.
I think the
Yeah.
appropriate way to do this is to break into their houses at night.
Oh, of course,
Wake 'em up in the
disguised
middle
as
of the
a
night.
child tiefling.
While disguised, yes. Be like, I need you for... Like,
Yeah.
do like a little
Help
pose.
me.
Uncle Leon wants you.
Yeah, like I'll pretend
Oh,
I'm a
no.
poster on the wall, then I'll come out of it.
Okay, so now that it's the end of the week, anybody who is helping in any capacity decipher the documents during that week can give me a linguistics check. This is to help decode more of the information that Rexus is working on, not necessarily to find hidden pages.
I suspect that the only one who can like break the DC to actually get
Oh,
the
hey, look, there's a
secret
20.
code is Amon.
Hey, freedom
Hey,
roll is
look
20.
at that.
Okay. Well, Secret, Freedom managed to just to get you guys some additional information.
Ooh.
I think I've rolled so many ones on this check, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it be
It's a
sometimes.
lot.
Oh yeah, I learned a spell the other day that I was gonna use for this, and then I kind of like got distracted and didn't do it. That's alright.
Well, this is just the weekly check. It's not the
Right, I know,
the
I
find
know.
the info.
Part of it too is like I say, Amon kind of was like, I need to go in there and kind of like go do my normal stuff here because if they start like, yeah, he wants to kind of lay low for the day. He doesn't want them being like, where is that guy? Like if like
All
someone
right,
comes
so
looking for him, like
here's
the
here's
authorities.
your information here.
Yep.
Rexus has uncovered that the Silver Ravens maintained their headquarters in and below the Kintargo Opera House.
And below the sewers. We can get there from the sewers.
Yeah.
And
Perhaps.
this has something to do with Rexus says there's something here that the documents talk about called the Song of Silver. I don't know what that is, but it said it was able to defend Kintargo when it was attacked by enemies. But I can't find any additional information as to what this mysterious song was.
I wonder if that's what we were looking for too, but or it's related. It's probably related in some way at least. wonder if it's
And so the
this
extra
song might be-
information that Freedom
Maybe
gets
it's the
for
imp
you.
song.
Perhaps
The
Shinsen
last
might know
section that gets
something about it.
translated speaks of how the leaders of the Silver Ravens had seen the proverbial writing on the wall. That means they seem to know that House Thrun was likely going to seize control at some point, and had come to the difficult decision to surrender should this event come to pass, hoping to prevent Thrun from raising Kintargo. And there are indications, there are existing indications that that suggest that there's a cache of treasure and documents hidden in the Fair Fortune, which you guys found, that were intended to serve as a sort of time capsule should Kintargo forget the Silver Ravens with the passage of time. And you guys did find that.
Yay.
And Rexus says, that's all of the documents. I think that's all the information that I could gather from them.
Alright, so I'll have to look at them myself probably to try to uncover that other thing that I'm looking for there. Unless it's specifically like maybe unless he was talking about the song itself. But
I don't
this
know.
didn't actually tell us what that song is or how to get a hold of it.
Right.
But that does seem kind of suspiciously thematic for that little creature, considering that he had that magic instrument he was using.
Yes, well, while these documents have left us with more questions, there is something I must ponder. Pray return to me tonight. I may have one more favor to ask of you.
Okay.
Alright, so he kind of leaves you alone for now. He goes to think. But with that done, I'm going to turn it to the next week, unless anybody has anything else they want to do that day.
I'm all good.
Wait, do you want us to meet up with them that night or like then tomorrow? Is that what he meant? Because yeah, I'm good. Otherwise, I'm good to turn the next day.
Yeah, that night he will talk to you guys if you go to him. And he puts things plainly here, or he says them simply. He tells you, I have been hiding something about my parents' affairs. We weren't just nobles.
All right.
I have this feeling that perhaps my mother survived. Maybe it's just hope, but I know where she might have fled that is safe. For you see, both of my parents belonged to a secret order called the Sacred Order of Archivists. And well, it's a quite the coincidence, but you all have been very close to where it is located.
No? Where?
I was afraid to mention it before, since you were using it to communicate with the rest of our supporters, and also I've heard about there being more presence by Thrune's agents, but it makes me think that perhaps they haven't found it yet. But
The Wax
yes,
Museum.
there are long-used chambers below Hokum's Phantasmagorium, and that was the secret base of operations for the archivists. If my mother survived the fire, she may have remained silent for so long simply because she's been lying low. I've never been inside that place, but I do have a mithril key that was supposed to open many locks within that building.
Okay.
You think she's alive? In there?
I pray that she still lives,
Okay. Then we must go.
and that maybe Thrune hasn't found it yet. But I think he's looking.
Yeah, we've heard from some of our supporters that there's been activity there. The Church of Asmodeus has been looking around for something in there or having some sort of activity there. Probably looking for something though with the additional information that you've given us.
He does give you a mithril key.
Okay. We'll take it. I'll hold on to it, I guess.
And he says, hopefully there are answers there. And maybe we'll find out more about this Song of Silver.
I hope
did
so.
you happen to find
I
what
think...
you were looking for in those documents?
I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think
If
I'm gonna
I may, then
want
I'll try and help you.
to. Okay.
Yeah, he says he'll start on that tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I
But yeah, that's what
explained
I
as
wanted
well
to tell you
to
tonight.
him, like what exactly it was about that imp that says there's something that's keeping that imp. Like, I don't know if if he's if you're in the wasp nest, sometimes you hear that music, pan flute. That's the imp playing it. He says something's keeping him here.
Well, thank you for telling me, but I almost wish you hadn't. I had feelings and suspicions that there was another set of eyes watching me.
Right, but if we can
But,
find out what's keeping him here, then we can get rid of him.
He nods. I'll get to work on it right away in the morning.
All right.
Alright, and he thanks you all for your contributions to finding the information that you uncovered so far within the documents. And yep, he bids you good night. And I will turn the day forward.
Actually, the spell I got, level 1 spell, it's actually not going to help all that much. Now I'm looking at it because I'm too low level. So the spell True Skill lets you get an insight bonus equal to half your caster level on a skill check with a selected skill.
That's not bad.
But right
do you
now
have that
it's
in your spell book,
1.
you said?
I don't have a spell book.
I know it's only one.
Wait,
It
aren't
might
you?
make the difference.
Oh, right, you're not a real wizard. Damn, because
But
yeah,
it's
I
only one
could've,
right now.
One's still good.
Yeah, because I could have let you copy it if you had a spell book, probably, because I think I have it.
Alright, so
What?
it is the beginning of the next week.
What do you mean you have it?
Like in my spell
You're,
book.
Your guys'
As a
notoriety
Slayer?
has gone up a little.
Oh wait, I'm
from
sorry. I'm thinking of
the,
your
stunt
game.
last
Sorry,
night.
Plato.
Thought it would. But that's okay.
Like Caleb's like, I'll let you copy spells from my spell book I'm on. I'm like, what? I didn't even know you could read.
Hey, you guys are at
I
11
forgot what I
notoriety
was
at the
thinking
moment.
of. Jace.
You even do you even own a book, Caleb?
No, I don't.
But for the beginning of the week, what do you guys do today?
That reminds me, I returned this book I borrowed from the library.
Okay, you do that.
Wait, you borrowed a book from the library?
I'm
Yeah.
going to.
To learn about tieflings
I
and
don't
learn
remember.
Inferno.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. That's right, I do remember that now.
I'm going to talk to Laria about
Okay.
the thing she wanted me to do. Like she wanted me to talk to someone. She said she had to. Yeah, it's been a day or two, right? So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she says that we'll put your farmer skills to work for a little bit, if that's what you're offering.
Yeah.
All right. She says that she wants you to go to somewhere in Cantargo here, where they could use you. And she knows that you guys are busy. Raising a rebellion here. So you don't have to. This isn't like a normal job where you got to go there every day. She says you probably just gotta, take care of it weekly.
Liking the sound so far.
It's a part-time job. 7-Eleven was a part-time job.
Why is it called
favorite
7-Eleven? Are they open 7 days a week, 11 hours a day?
But she says, as a farmer, did you have
No.
to work at all with wood?
Yeah, of course. To make things. I mean, we didn't come to the city to buy our furniture and to, create our,
Good,
plows or
because
whatever.
I'm sending you to a carpenter friend of mine.
Okay, sure.
Where you could use someone young and strong like yourself.
Beautiful. Oh, okay. That too. Sorry, I think freedom's rubbing off on me.
Oh.
I'm becoming glam.
No, you wish he was rubbing off on you.
No.
I will if you want me to.
You can
You'll be
roleplay that on
glittery.
your own time.
Uh-huh. So you're not saying no.
So you're
I'm
saying there's a
saying
chance.
you can roleplay it on your own.
You can give Freedom a little wooden carving facsimile of Caleb,
Yeah, that's not as
like a
fun.
doll.
What is happening?
We're just having some fun. But yeah, she tells
Caleb's
you
like,
to go
I need an
to
adult.
go to this address at some point during the week.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I assume it's a carpenter person, so sure.
Yeah, that's what she told you.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I think they'll be happy to teach you a thing or two. All right. Does anybody else do anything that day? Like linguistic checks to try and find the secret thing in the documents. I'll go ahead and roll Rexus's.
Kane will roll one.
Rexus.
Yeah.
Oh, Rexus.
Yeah, he's helping it out.
Okay.
I will. Let's see here.
12,
I
12.
will. Yeah, I will do that as well, and I'm gonna use my spell here. Oh, damn
True
it.
skill.
True skill.
Nice.
I wrote
It's
in
true
the
skill, boys.
I wrote in the short description a display of true skill. All right, let's see. Target
Witness.
myself. I don't know if this effect is correct. Is that how you format that? I don't fucking know. Solve Wingardium Leviosa.
Yes.
skills?
No, it's just skill. Well, it might be Pearl.
I have it set. I have it set to do it to one.
I think it's singular.
And to expire after one roll as well. So theoretically this should work. Getting a amazing +1 bonus. It's a 5% chance
Yeah.
more that I get a pass. So
Yeah, I don't think it's
Wait,
plural.
plus
so-
one? What the hell?
You can also make
yeah,
it
well, it's half your
specific
caster
Half your
level,
to which one you
and I'm
want.
only level
but-
3.
but yeah.
Well, I pick when I cast is the thing, so it can
Yeah.
apply to any skill.
Nice.
I just have to. So obviously, I'm doing it for linguistics this time. And then
Oh,
Hey, that's a
okay.
really good roll.
That.
Look at that.
All right, so yeah, Rexus, Kane, and Freedom. You guys look through it. You can't find anything, but Amon, you think that you did have some inspiration, or maybe this spell really did bring out your true skill.
yeah, that's right.
We're never
Yeah,
gonna hear the end of
you
this.
play it up. It's good. I like. You find a page in these documents, a single page, where
Uh-huh.
it seems to be talking about, yeah, like something in reference to the silver ravens and stuff. But you quickly realize that it
It's a song.
it uses no, it's not a song. You
Aw, that's what I
realize
thought,
that
too.
this is all of these words. Like if you were to read through them, like all the words make sense, but they're all arranged in such a way as where they just kind of like go around in circles. Like the page doesn't actually say anything.
And is there like a code hidden in there or something? Is that what
There
we're
is no
getting at?
code hidden in here, but you think that this is the suspicious page. It's the only one in the stack that doesn't say something coherent.
Okay. So just narrowed it down. Now I know what we're. I'll point this out and say I don't know what exactly is up with this. Like if there's a code hidden in it that I just aren't seeing, or what. But my first thought,
Okay.
like I said, was that maybe it was that it was the song, but it was like some sort of cipher. Like it had the notes hidden in the middle of this page, like somehow. But yeah, that would have been pretty cool. And then like maybe the song is what is holding them here, but I don't know. All right.
Yeah. What do you do with
We
it?
got progress though. I mean, I can't. I still don't think it's the page itself is what he wants us to hide or like move somewhere else. Probably it's probably something on the page, right?
Maybe, but the imp did tell you that it was hidden.
Mm-hmm.
And this page definitely was hidden, but maybe there's more to that.
Do we have spells to reveal
Okay.
secrets?
I'm gonna cast Read Magic and see if there's like maybe it's a hidden scroll or something on there. I don't know. That's kind of a long shot. That might not be a powerful enough divination spell, but you did mention something about using magic.
Yeah, you cast Read Magic, but you're not actually detecting any magical writing here.
Okay. It might also be something that I can't completely like resolve at this as a level 3 wizard. It might be something I have to resolve later in the story, like when I actually get access to dispel magic. I don't know. I could do comprehend languages. I don't have it repaired right now, but I did look at through this stuff with comprehend languages earlier and didn't do anything.
Oh, and you didn't find
Yeah,
the
you didn't look at the
page.
specific page, so it's like, maybe. But I don't know. I'm Caleb. I'm no help
No help, Caleb.
for reading and smarts. I mean, do you want me to try and read it? I can try and read the page for you. I try to read it and I make out most of what the words are.
I think
Yeah.
Rexus
The
is like a
page
bard or
reveals
something.
that Caleb does read at a 3rd grade reading level.
I'm shocked. That's better than I
the
thought he
secret.
could.
Yeah, that's better than we thought.
That's the secret
I'm
that
like,
the imp
holy.
wanted you to keep safe.
Yeah.
The page has revealed its. Now you must tell no one. The imp demands it.
The imp's like, I need you to teach Caleb how to read, and then I will leave. Like, oh no, that's an
Were you saying
impossible
something
task.
about
Impossible
Rexus?
feat.
Well, Drew was mentioning maybe Rexus can do comprehend languages, but I maybe I don't know.
You
don't-
ask him?
Sure,
Yeah, he does have comprehend languages.
maybe
He
if he
knows that
casts
spell.
comprehend, maybe if he casts comprehend languages, maybe that'll help. I've been led to believe that there might be some
He
sort
will
of
do that for you.
that some sort of divination magic might help with this. And I have that
He
spell, but I
casts
don't have it
comprehend
prepared.
languages, and he takes a look at the page. He studies it carefully, and he sets it back down, and he tells you, I can safely say that that there is nothing to comprehend here except that there is some powerful magic at work, keeping the contents of this page hidden.
Okay.
There is
So
something underneath these writings, not like literally underneath
it's
them,
warded
but I can see the
somehow.
magic.
Yeah.
We may need more powerful divination. He says I might be able to procure a scroll from my more wealthy contacts.
Yeah, I might be
think
able to
what
do
is-
something. If I could just
I
remember
think what is
some.
hidden from us is some kind of like veil that is hiding the truth.
Hmm.
We need something that gives us absolute insight that can see through deceptions.
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do.
All right. If it might be something that we'll have to come back to, I guess, too. As much as I would like to get this resolved, if we just don't have the means to do it at the moment. But
No, oh my god,
We-
I did it.
oh,
Whoa.
Oh my god.
So okay, it takes him like the whole day, but he says that he managed to procure a rare scroll, one that will for a moment let us glimpse the truth.
Like
yeah,
true seeing?
like glimpse of truth,
Like
perhaps.
glimpse the
damn
truth.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the one that gives you true
Nice.
seeing for like a short time, right?
for 1 round, it gives you true seeing for 1 round. It's I cast it occasion. I don't think I used it very often because it's
Yeah,
an
you cast
expensive.
it in Strange Aeons.
But I used it in Strange Aeons because it's a 1 slot lower level than True Seeing. So even though it only lasts for 1 round, it's yeah, you
Sometimes
lower
that's
level
all you
spell
need.
slot. Yeah, and with a Magus, it works all right because you can use that as part of spell combat. So
Yeah, he hands the scroll to you, saying that you have more talent in magic than I do, so you're probably the one that needs to use this. I had to pull quite some favors to get this, and I may owe some more afterwards, but I think it's gonna be worth it.
all right, well, as much as I almost want to be like, let's save it and use it to learn the spell later, but no, I'll it's his scroll, so and he wants us to use it. So we're gonna try to use it. I believe
We
I
can
have
learn
to
the
make
thing
a
in one round
cast.
anyways.
What?
Right, you're saying like, oh, let's save it so we can learn it later, but like you would only have 1 round, so it wouldn't be enough to learn it anyways.
No, I was talking
No, he
about
meant
like
learn glimpse of truth.
I meant like save it so I can use this spell crafted into my
Learn
familiar later.
Glimpse of truth.
But that also wouldn't be until like 9th level or something silly, so I'm not gonna do that as well. So I think I have to make a
do it.
caster level check.
It's not super high, but don't roll a 1.
Um,
Don't
Precious
say that,
love.
Matt.
well, this is just a D20 plus 3 because my caster level is 3. So, all right, that's a pretty good roll.
Hey.
Okay, you activate it. Do you have any spells that let you memorize pages very quickly? Like memorize page?
Oh yeah. Maybe I don't do this yet. Because yeah, it only lets us do it for a minute. Let me see. Do I have something like that? I don't, but I do have. Okay, so what I do have is I have the spell Mind Link.
Okay.
So what Mind Link does is you link your mind to that of a touch creature to swiftly communicate a large amount of complex information in an instant. You decide what the target learns, limited amount of information that otherwise could be communicated in 10 minutes.
Don't choose
Information comes in
Caleb,
a
you'll
series.
overload his brain.
What?
This information
Oh
comes
my
in a
God.
series of visual images and emotional sensations and isn't language dependent. So theoretically, what I could do is I could have a second set of eyes so that we both get to see it at the same time.
Yeah, that's pretty smart.
Yeah.
So someone else who has a good memory, I will cast that on them, and then, and I don't know, that might be
Do
just be
muscles
Rexus.
help with memory?
Your memory is a muscle, but probably not.
Yeah.
I
Have you
don't
heard
think
of
I would
muscle
be a
memory?
good choice.
So-
Dude, I have all the muscles. I'll muscle memorize it so well.
I'm guessing it's probably either Rexus or Leon that are going to be the best for this task. Because like Leon has a pretty good memory too, I think, right? Like he's got like a formula book, and like he's actually fairly scholarly too, even if he likes blowing things up so much. But
He is
between
an
Rexus and
int-based
Leon, I don't know
caster.
who the yeah, he's basically an int-based caster, so I don't know between the two of them which one is like the better pick, but
The party member.
Yeah. Whichever.
Yeah, it's your
I mean,
choice.
he'd be out during the day doing his own thing, but I mean, if you want, you can wait for him to come back. Unless you're...
He's like,
Oh,
I need
wait.
to show you things.
Well, if you're not here, then I'll have Rexus do it then.
Well, Matt did
Because he's
say
here, and
that
it's
it
his
would
scroll
take...
too.
Yeah. So, yeah,
Yeah,
whichever's your
have him
choice.
do it then.
Alright. So yeah, that's the only other option I have is I have Mind Link. I don't have that set up on my sheet, so I'm a Hero Lab. I haven't used it yet, so I never
Okay.
put it on here, so I don't have it configured, but
If that's what you do, then that's what you do. Do you activate the Glimpse the Truth scroll?
yeah. So then after that I activate the Glimpse of Truth and hope
Alright.
that between the two of us we can remember enough of it.
Yep. You see beyond the magic that has altered the contents of this page. And what you glimpse is something that you're familiar with, Amon. Because for
Oh.
those 6 seconds, you see an infernal contract.
Okay, that makes a lot of
And the
sense.
gist of this contract is that it binds this imp to the Sereni family. And they can wander no farther than 100 feet from it, and they are bound to serve that family.
The Sereni family. Is that Rexus's family?
No, they are the Victicora.
Okay, they're the Victicora. Who are the Serenis then? Do we know them?
I think that's what the ring was. It was the crest of the Sereni family. I may be misremembering.
Might have been.
Huh, okay.
I'll have to double check my
Is it
inventory.
so it can't go any further than 100 feet from the contract itself, or from
From
like
the contract.
Okay, interesting.
Yep. The imp literally cannot go more than 100 feet from that contract.
Yeah. Okay, so it is the paper then. Okay.
And that's what you glimpse.
Interesting. So, and then Rexus obviously sees it as well because I mind link him. So yeah, I guess I say like I'm like, well, yeah, seems like we can be rid of this imp by finding somewhere to plant this contract.
Hmm.
And I
It
did
says we
promise him
could.
that I would do that. I'm not sure where would be the best place to do that. Perhaps somewhere where he might be disruptive to Brazili Thrun, though.
Like an imp
Yeah.
bomb?
Kane will say, but if Thrun finds that contract, he might change it to have
Can
this
he?
imp serve him.
Can you change contracts?
Well,
Can't
if he
we
tries
just
to
destroy
change
the contract?
it should theoretically it would. I don't think it would actually. I mean, you could change the words on it and like deface the contract, but I don't think unless you actually have the authority to change the contract, I don't think that would be binding.
Can we dispel this?
Perhaps, but I'm not so sure
Yeah.
that we.
Amon, you do know that in order to amend or change an infernal contract, certain parties involved have to be present and agree upon it.
Yeah.
You can't just forcibly change it.
If we
But
wanted
you
to
also
actually.
know-
Oh.
You also know that if you were to simply destroy this contract, it would banish the contracted imp back to hell.
Ooh, I approve of that.
it's there was a clause you glimpsed in there, that prevents the imp from gaining its freedom from the destruction of the scroll, or of the contract. So that's an alternative.
Yeah.
You can either put the thing somewhere so far away from people where the imp would have to stay within 100 feet of it, or you could destroy it.
Destroy. I vote destroy.
I mean, I kind of promised him that I wouldn't, so... Or I guess I didn't promise him that I wouldn't destroy it.
You
You've already
promised
broken
him you
one
would set
promise,
him
though, Devin.
free. We're gonna set him free in his homeland. Hell.
I mean, he might be okay with that, but I'm still thinking, like, we can turn this to our advantage as well.
I don't
could.
know if we should be
You're
using
not the
evil
Serenity
as
family,
a weapon.
but you might be able to leverage control of the contract over the creature.
Right, well, and that's what I'm saying, like, he could just, depending on where we put him, he could end up just being a thorn in the side of, Brazili Thrune.
Mm,
I mean, it's...
Kane says
You have to be careful
is-
because he is a devil, and they're
he's
aligned
aligned
with the
with them.
Asmodeans.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't
But not-
think
that's
that's
Just
the
a
be
thing,
good
careful,
there's-
idea.
freedom, because you know as a paladin that if you willingly work with any evil creatures, that you could lose favor with your god.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
approve of
that's
this. I think we should banish it back to hell.
Kane's all for sending it back.
No, actually, Amon probably he actually probably used to have an imp as a familiar before. I mean, now he has Priscilla,
yeah?
his little
Uh-huh.
thrush bird. But like back in the day, he probably used to have an imp familiar. I guess that's some GM food you can use if you want at some point. We could end up
Sure.
running into my old familiar or something maybe, but at some point,
It'll
but
be your old familiar, but really jacked.
yeah, it'll be like I've been working out.
Sending a new master.
Yeah.
I now have 6 levels in Tatori Monk. I'm gonna come over and grapple you, and you're not gonna be able to dimension door away because my grapple now has dimensional anchor built into it.
Except that he can't grapple you because he's tiny.
He
He
grows
can bring a feat
swole.
that allows
He
you
grows swole.
He gets
Actually, I think-
swole, yeah.
Actually, I think the Tatori Monk has a thing built in as well that lets them overcome they can grapple
Spend a
things
key point.
bigger
Yeah, maybe.
bigger than normal. Like that it's a monk archetype that basically is all it does is grapples better than anything else in the universe, and it's
Are you guys
and-
familiar with? You guys
yeah.
are familiar with Trogdor, right?
Of
only a
course.
little bit.
Like Trogdor, like
Trogdor the
Birdinator?
Birdinator.
Japanese
yes.
Vidian.
Yeah, you know
Japanese
that one
video game or
arm that
whatever?
he
Yeah, okay.
has? The imp has 2 of those arms, and that's how he just grabs people.
His arms are bigger than himself.
He has 2
Yeah,
really
I'm not
jacked
that
arms.
familiar.
Yeah.
There's a feat
Yeah.
called Jacked Familiar.
Or
He's
he's
gonna-
like Nert when
he's
he
gonna
got taken
fuck
out
me
of the
up.
daycare.
Nerd.
But anyway, yeah, so what it's getting close to like end of session here, so I'm probably gonna call it. You guys should decide what you want to do with the imp's contract. at
I'm
some
just
point.
gonna hold on to it for the moment and think about it for a little bit.
But whatever you decide to do with it, even if you decide to go and destroy the imp yourself, I think I can basically give you XP as if you already defeated it, because you have the means to.
Right, as long as I have the contract on me, he can't hurt me. Like if he tries to come after me, I'll
Well,
just be like,
he
aha.
can, but it doesn't really help them,
Here's
because what they want is for you to move it.
Yes.
Here's my thoughts on that. So either we destroy it, and if you won't compromise with that, I will compromise with relocating it perhaps to deep into one of the dungeons we've delved that we know that people don't commonly go, somewhere else safe from society. But I don't think we should use it as a weapon against Thrune. I do not approve of that at all.
throw
You
it
do
in a
not
chest and
approve
throw
of
it on the
using
water.
own
Let
weapons
it sink.
against them?
That would be absurd. Yeah, be like, all right, you're gonna go sleep with the fishes.
Maybe.
That'd be
I
kind
don't
of
know.
cruel.
Throw it like a mile out of the ocean, so it
You
has
guys
to be
are
within 100 feet
discussing
of
this
it.
as an Infernal, right? Because it's an adult conversation.
They like fires, right? Is there a volcano we can go to? I
Yeah.
don't know.
So I can't give an opinion.
Uh,
But no, I don't
probably
have
for
an
now.
opinion.
Probably for now, that's actually what Amon would agree to anyway. Because even if he wants to use it later, he'd be like, "Well, yeah, we should probably put it somewhere deep. Like maybe we take the boat down the to the bay and we stash it somewhere near out somewhere out there,
I don't
like
think
out.
Croon's in the opera house.
No, he is in the opera house.
Oh, he is?
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
mean,
he
well,
set
that's
that
where
up
we
as his
last saw
residence.
him. We know he's set that up
Yeah,
as
no, that's why there hasn't been
workplace.
any. That's why there haven't been any shows there either, because like he's
And
like,
That's
"No,
why
I
I'm
live
in
here
town
now."
and now I'm stuck in town.
Yeah, that's
Silver
why-
Ravens used to have their headquarters under there. That's
Yeah, that's interesting.
Maybe he's looking for it.
Maybe,
yeah, that's true.
but yeah,
Hey,
I think
no one's
for
even
now,
seen or heard them in forever. So why
for
would
now I'm going to agree with like Freedom's compromise, but I'm also thinking like I might just
what Freedom doesn't
move it
know can't
later.
hurt her?
Exactly. What
Eh.
Freedom doesn't know can't hurt Freedom. So I might decide at some point to put it somewhere more strategic, but for now I don't have a good strategic place to put it. So I'm like, yeah, we'll put them out. Put this contract out. At the underground waterway, like where it exits out, like out kind of out there, away from the outside of town, a little ways there, where it's very unlikely that you'll be able to interact with anyone.
The imp
And
can't touch the contract, right? It can't move it itself.
I think that's
It
correct.
doesn't seem like it. You didn't
Yeah.
have the time to read through the whole thing, but yeah, the imp told you that they can't move it.
If they were able to have moved it, they would have done so a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also
Yeah, they
gotta
can't
make it to
move
where
it and they can't destroy it.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. I think next time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, for now we'll move it. We'll move it out.
I
Out
mean,
into
we
the
could just put
boonies.
it back where we originally got it.
I could, yeah. I mean,
That was underground, away from people.
It's not hard
It's
to
abandoned.
access.
We'll
There
see.
is those-
The imp might have some things to say about the where you
Where we
place
put it.
Might try to negotiate with you.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it has to negotiate with, but okay.
Information.
Well, imps can be useful. Iman would know that from experience.
Mhm.
Yeah, I thought Mod swore off working with devils.
He never swore off working with them. He swore off
Summoning
worshiping
them.
Yeah, I don't worship it
Oh,
anymore.
yeah,
I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't summon them. Yeah,
Okay.
but I understand the utility of them, and I'm not opposed to making deals with them.
Unlike some
But
people.
you have to be very careful.
Yeah, like writing into the contract that he can't
making
move it
contracts
or
with
destroy
them. Yeah,
it.
because infernal contracts are pretty binding once you sign one.
Yeah.
I mean, fortunately, the one we did with the gambling one, there wasn't like a actual infernal contract. I probably would have not signed it then. But if it had, it would have been much more detailed, and I would have already had known.
We wouldn't have
for-
made a contract on a game chance though.
Right, but
Seems like a
I would have
dumb move.
known though that he had intended like, oh yeah, you got to go see my superiors if you lose. Like that would have had to have been stipulated much more clearly in the contract. Like it would have had to have been much more spelled out of what he meant about me, like, doing his
Yeah,
job.
you only
for a
make
week.
that kind of contract with someone who you view as an equal, I would imagine.
No, not necessarily.
I don't
Right,
know
'cause
about
he doesn't want
that.
to do that because he's like, oh, I
Equals.
can make them do what I want either way. Right, that was what he
Devils
thought.
make contracts with those that that they have something that they
naive.
want that they can get. You never negotiate when you're not at a position of power.
Well, ideally, but I mean, that's the thing though. Like obviously, the whole much of the art of, devil summoners is, forcing them to negotiate with you when you're the one in a position of power.
Yep, when you have something that they want.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I award you as experience. Good job. That was experience for completing the mission to uncover all the documents, and for basically getting the imps contract.
Yeah.
And stuff as if you.
I
had
feel like
defeated
the next big chunk of the point where we'll start actually getting some significant amount of XP is when we go to the
Is
Wax
the
Museum,
Yes.
Yeah.
That is the next part of the adventure.
which I think we're probably gonna do next session.
Oh my god, it's such a railroad.
And this will be the culmination of the first book.
All right.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, I've been really enjoying this so far though. Like, I don't mind. I
Yeah.
think the pace. I think the pace is like pretty much perfect. Like I like, but I like slower. Like I kind of like low level Pathfinder. So
I think level 2 is too long.
I
but,
think
you know,
Secret's gonna
it's
be
fine.
like, get me out of this low level Pathfinder.
maybe
It was
but-
mainly just level 2 was like what, like
I don't
6,
know why you
7
guys
sessions or
complaining. I'm
something?
playing. I'm
It was
playing a
so
level 3
long.
wizard, guys, and I'm not
Yeah.
complaining. Come on
No,
now.
I love all levels of the Pathfinder.
I'm just a shitty
Yeah.
fighter
Kudos.
until like level 3
Yeah,
and
exactly.
4.
Yeah,
The
I
people who
typically
are
like
designed for
level
combat
5, 6,
are gonna be
7.
like, man, like, I need like more of my stuff, but Pluto's character
Yeah.
is not designed for combat, so
I guess that's true. Like I'm like I don't have any powers. I'm a low level wizard, but I don't know. Like I still get to do cool non-combat-y stuff. So
Hey,
yeah.
I
and there's
want
a lot
all I
of
know-
signature
non-combat
skill.
all I
things to do.
know, all I
Yeah.
know is me and you, but mine and your player are gonna be like a 1-2 combo people with all the.
Oh
like,
yeah,
name bullet. Name bullet. And
I'm
then
really looking
I found
forward
a
to
feat.
that.
I
The
found
name
a feat
bullet
where
yeah.
and true
you
strike
could
for
be-
you.
Yeah, and I found a feat that's
Oh, you get
called
true strike for me.
Caster's Champion or something like that.
Uh-huh.
It's where it gives me like in like weapon enchantment for a certain number of rounds. Like if I'm near an ally that can cast arcane spells.
Let's see, I'm looking it up.
It's not like a super powerful feat, but it's kind of cool.
3 times per day
Caster's
is a swift
Champion.
action. When you're within 30 feet of an ally who is an arcane spellcaster, you can channel a portion of your arcane power. For 1 round, you gain +1 bonus on all weapon damage rolls, and your weapons are treated as magic for the purpose of damage reduction. And your base attack bonus reaches +4 every 4 points thereafter. Increases by 1 to a maximum of 5. So it's basically arcane strike.
Is it
But
an
you're
enhancement
only-
bonus or is it just an like what kind
It's
of
just
weapon
it's
bonus?
an untyped bonus to weapon damage rolls.
Oh, just damage. Not
So
hit.
it stacks
Okay.
with your enhancement bonus. It's
Arcane
like
Strike
arcane
for
strike.
people who don't have Arcane Strike, as long as
Correct.
you have an Arcane caster in
I
your
don't know what
group
arcane
or near
strike
them.
is, but okay.
Yeah.
Arcane Strike is a
Uh,
very underrated feat.
You know who had arcane strike but didn't really get to use it was Sortion, who I guess
Oh yeah.
you haven't figured out who exactly the false Sortion was, other than the fact that she was an Alu demon. But I'm gonna probably get that. You guys will probably find out her actual name next session that we play.
You know what's gonna end
One
up
way or
happening?
another.
Kane's gonna wear Amon as like a backpack, And
Oh.
Kane will be the cannon, and Amon will be the loader.
Uh,
Yeah,
yeah,
just use him as a resource.
named bullet, and then giving you true strike though. That
Named
combo
bullet.
will be pretty good.
But that is just one of my favorite abilities. I miss playing Hester so much.
Yeah. So I'll just use name bullet on arrows for Kane, and then cast true strike on and be like, all right, here you go, plus 20 to hit on this named bullet. That's an automatic crit as long as they gets through spell resistance if they have it.
And I'll
Doesn't
have
roll
roll
one
one
on
on the
one.
confirm.
And as long as you don't roll
Yeah,
one
it's-
on,
It's gonna be pretty nasty, especially with my
So that-
bow, because ranger spells included like gravity bow and like all the different
oh yeah.
things that you can freaking boost.
Are you
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
go?
I'm basically doing that on my Magus. Is I'm doing a gravity bow plus.
Oh,
not
I'm
with a
doing
horn bow,
many
but
shot. I'm making my guy pretty much a vital striker with the bow.
Right on
oh, you're
cue,
doing
Max.
vital strike.
What's up?
Okay.
What's
But yeah, we're good for now, everybody. So have a good night.
Alright.
right on cue?
Have a good night,
That's
guys.
me.
What are you up to?
Yeah, take care.